No frontin', no faking, that's what you be doing. And in my hood, we call that studioing.
Yo, 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 you know what time it is, man. It's your boy Geechi Gotti. I'm in the building. We're in the place to be. Look, it's Tuesday. Y'all already know what it is when we get here, man. No studio, man. We in the building, you feel me? Got my co-host in the building.
It's time to get busy, man. We got a lot of stuff going on this weekend, a lot to talk about, a lot to get into. It's time to just get to it, man. What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling out there?
How y'all feeling out there? Come one, come all, man. I see the props coming in. The props going crazy. Appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying? Quick little minor announcement. We going to continue to be doing live shows on Caffeine. We will continue to be doing live shows on Caffeine, man. You're going to see us playing video games. You're going to see us doing all types of random stuff. Podcasts will now be live on the No Studio Network YouTube. You dig what I'm saying? So Thursday, y'all tune into the YouTube. We will be live with the podcast on YouTube again. And then we will have different content to hit y'all with. For Caffeine, live content too, man. And we got so much different things that we trying to do with Caffeine and bring y'all some different looks and some different views of us, you know what I'm saying, in the whole network. So we got some new stuff, man. And so the details of that will be coming out in the next couple of days too, exactly what we bringing to Caffeine and what we taking to YouTube. So yeah, man, you know, we got y'all bouncing around like you know how y'all do, man. Fucking with it. I see the 100s in there,
yeah,
so y'all, you
dope.
know.
I know a lot of people happy to see that because the shows used to go crazy over there on YouTube for sure.
Yeah. And I feel like it's different content that hits harder over here for these fans.
Absolutely.
That's tuned into like the battle rap and the skateboard and the Drew League. It's a lot more stuff we can cover that's strictly Caffeine. That could be Caffeine based, and then we take this back over there, man. But this weekend was lit, man. You know what I'm saying? This was a lit weekend for L.A., Cali, Compton, Watts, Long Beach, West Coast. Man, we had the BET Awards. Man, we had the Versus. Look, we had Bosco and Nina Boy with the fight. You know what I'm saying?
A little bit of
like,
everything going
bro,
on.
like, man, my birthday basically went down. You know what I mean? Also was tied into the weekend. Like, we had a cracking weekend for the West Coast. This shit was big. You know what I'm saying? Let's start off, man, talking about them BET Awards, though, man.
BET Awards, man, it looks like it was more prestigious this year. Like, a lot of people took it more serious, which I was actually happy to see. Like, people really came out for the BET Awards to celebrate.
I got to go back and watch it in its entirety again, but to see P. Diddy,
big names,
Kanye West, you know what I'm saying? We seeing the people actually being there, the lottos and people that won awards, you know, years ago when people was winning awards, they be like, nobody show up. It'd be like, person who won, they're not here, but it was John Singleton's little sister, you know what I'm saying, is going to accept the award on their behalf. Like, what the hell? Like, R.I.P. John Singleton, but you feel me? It'd just be something random. Like, who the fuck is this person? You know what I mean? Auntie coming to grab this award.
I think after a while, it was ostracized to a point because, like you said, people didn't have that same respect, and we didn't treat it as if like, okay, this is award show is something that people aspire for. But for us to be able to get that back and be able to hold that true, like, that's dope.
We needed
we
that,
do
man.
Need that award show.
And it's dope that Diddy got that award as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He definitely deserved it.
Lifetime achievement,
you know
man. Take that.
Yeah, I feel like it was overdue. It was about time. Let's celebrate him while he's here and give him his flowers. He showed y'all why with all the people that came out and performed. When we talking Mary J, Jodeci's, all type of people popped out. Like, that was huge, you know what I'm saying?
And all his roots, like, he had something to do with that. So Diddy been in the game for a long time too when you really think about it. He even had Young Miami bring a custom sign.
Come on.
I mean, I'm like, who else got him like that?
Now, people been giving a little flack to her because she was holding the sign up and he thanked everybody but her.
But see, I think I did kind of, I'm like, did he curve her?
Ex, you know what I'm saying?
But he still just did that show for her. He out public with her. He championed her. And she like, root for the people that root for you. And I think it's really dope that she didn't find that moment to be selfish and be like, he didn't. She didn't bite into that. Yeah, she like, I know what he doing and what he helping me with over here. I don't give a damn if he didn't say nothing about that. I know what he doing for me outside of here.
Y'all see he fucking with me. And I'm fucking with him still. And I'm still holding this sign up saying go like... Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that was some big dog shit.
That's crazy, that's what I'm saying.
I was loving that. Diddy, like, you got somebody that turned up for you like that. Like, I would love to be at the awards and signs is being held up. Like, damn, that's lit, So, salute to Diddy, man, for changing the game with the awards,
And what he is really doing that's really dope for the culture is that Diddy still look like he's happy. Like, he genuinely was ecstatic to get that award. He up there jumping, smiling from ear to ear. Like, this means something to me. And for it to mean something to him, somebody of his caliber
That's
and
a
what he's
fact.
accomplished in his life, like, man, Diddy, that's dope. Because you like helping bring back that, you want people to chase after that award. It's similar to kind of how like Champion of the Year wasn't really that big, and then you like, no, I want
Yeah,
this.
it means something, yeah.
And it started making it mean something to somebody else. But I think those
fact.
lifetime achievements is always dope to receive
man.
them for wherever you get them from.
Yeah, most definitely. Salute to all the winners at BET, you know what I mean? The Hip Hop Awards, man. I'm not Hip Hop Awards, the BET Awards. Salute to all the winners, you know what I'm saying? Because it was a lot of dope wins out there that night, you know what I'm saying? We seen the red carpet. You know what I mean? There's some people that also took some flack, man. You know, the ladies, we can't let y'all slide. But, you know, we seen Lakia, shout her out. Moneybag Yo's Lady Ori, you know what I'm saying? Shout her out, you feel me? We seen Jada, Wada in the building, you know what I'm saying? And was the other one Des Dior, I believe they said, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get her name wrong, but, yeah, those four ladies. And people were kind of like shaming the outfits on a few of them, man. I think they could kind of clown Jada's with the...
They said she looked like a PS5.
Like a PS5, and you know they was killing the other chicks in there. Do you really care how people look when they're on the red carpet, or is it like, like do you care? Like it's like, man, tone it down a little bit. You ain't got to be so extreme. Just wear some regular shit, get fly, or do you like the people that's like just wears the most stupidest, extravagant shit that the people tell you to wear? Obviously, because I know, and I don't know them ladies, but I'm not seeing too many people like the PS5.
Yeah,
I don't see Jada going and saying, I want this dress. Maybe I'm wrong though. She might like that, but me, if I'm your man, she probably, I don't know, you know what I mean? I know she little babies BM and things like that. She got, you know what I mean? As far as I know her dating relationship wise,
she stated she was single. Yeah,
okay, so she's single. So if I'm her man, nah, I don't want you wearing that.
I think what
I don't want you wearing that on the red carpet with me.
We got to think, too, like, what if this designer paid her a bag to go wear that?
Now, if the designer pay you a bag.
Like, yeah, this sponsored by such and
That's the
such.
only way.
You got to put that on.
I got to
wear
at that point.
And she probably changed right when she get off the red
right
carpet because you know they do those
because,
changes.
I mean, if they dust that bag for you, then we going to get that money. We all money in, you know what I'm saying?
I never was really into those outfits, though. Like, it always blew my mind.
But
like, why these niggas dress like this?
Then it goes back to... It goes back to then, okay, if the designer is paying you that much to wear it and it's going to get all these new looks, why you don't wear your brand? Because a lot of y'all got brands. So wear one of your,
That's a fact.
your black designer friends things, you know, that got a dope dress.
That look.
Get them that look. You know what I'm saying?
Because they probably ain't paying you $50,000 to wear like that designer did.
Yeah.
They just try to chase that bag.
Yeah, but at the same, that's what I'm saying. Like let's work something out though.
I
you
feel
know
that.
I'm finna have millions of eyes on me. It's the BET. When I did the BET Hip Hop Awards, shout out my nigga Fred, man, M3S3. People see I wore that hoodie. I had designer shit on and all that, man. We went shopping, man. I had
that's
all
a real
type of
nigga move though.
Fly shit, man. But he also did pay me to do that as well. Like we worked out a number that made sense for both of us. But it was like, yo, let's do this. You know what I'm saying? We BET Awards, millions of eyes on you. Finna be doing this, man. Let's do it, man. I ain't too cool to, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, let's work it out. Let's do it. Boom, let's throw this on. Let's get cracking. You know what I'm saying?
But you right, and I never
think that will blow us up a lot more.
I never took that to consideration.
Our shit. So next year on the BET, man, I'm gonna be up there. Or motherfuckers who ain't y'all wearing no studio on for sure, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
but
that's
shit. Real talk because, like you said, instead of me giving you a bag up front, let's say you give me 10% equity of whatever the sales are, like whatever the next month, or for this design, or whatever the case is. And instead of making them even bigger and giving them more notoriety, let's make something of our own. And then now we're gonna have people wearing this for us, or we'll pay somebody for this brand to go through the roof.
This is your exclusive one. This is your one-on-one piece.
That's dope.
We make, you know what I mean, all that, and let's run this bag up.
That's a business-minded. That's a business-minded way to look at it and go take that down.
So salute to them ladies, though, man. We ain't clowning y'all. I'm just telling you what the people were saying. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like I seen that they was talking crazy about them, but they all looked beautiful. Y'all did y'all thing. Wear what y'all want to wear at them awards. I'm really like I say, I don't like the one award show though. The gala.
The Met Gala.
Oh man, now that's
they be doing too much.
Already doing it for me and my taste. Like for me and my taste, I don't think I'll ever get invited to rock none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Because I'm like, I ain't fucking with that shit.
That's invite only, too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, if I come, I'm coming same how I've been coming. They gonna be like, bro, you ain't switched up a bit. You know what I'm saying? You still got that on? Like, so, yeah. But salute to all the awards out there, man, and the people that won them, like we said, man, because there was more shit going on in L.A., like we said, in the West, like we said. BET was lit.
Yeah.
Definitely, man. Y'all know what it was. But we had a couple of cats who done won some of these awards before, who done been on them stages, you know what I'm saying? They had a versus.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? We seen a versus.
It was epic, too.
You know what I'm saying? Omarion versus Mario. And then we find out last minute that Ray J and and
Bobby V.
Bobby V will be teaming up to go against Pleasure P and
Hardcore
Sammy.
tag match.
So now we got 6 R&B singers, all on the same stage, man. These is
Represent
ladies,
for the fellas.
Hey, ladies, and I ain't trying to hear it because I remember y'all having these niggas posters
That
up.
was damn near a Scream
Come
tour
on,
right
that was
there.
a Scream tour right there. Y'all was in love with these niggas, man. Back when, you know what I'm saying, Ray J was on Moesha. You know what I'm saying? When Pleasure P had Pretty Ricky 5 in the morning. You did what I'm saying? Back when motherfucking
Sammy on Hardball.
Sammy on Hardball doing his thing. Nigga, Mario, true story, funny story, true story. My boy can attest to this. 8th grade, I'm in the 8th grade. Mario come and perform at our school, Walton. I ain't never heard him. I think I just had heard that, you say he's just a friend, like maybe like 2 nights ago on like Power 106's Big Boy or some shit, right? But it wasn't like he was no big superstar yet to us. Like, we way in Compton, you know what I'm saying? But he came to the school. I remember they was like, hey, gonna be a performance dude named Mario. Teachers telling the little girls and shit, they writing signs. Like, y'all ain't never seen him. You know what I'm saying? They done came out, wrote signs for him and all that. But I will say, even from back then, that nigga was hard. He performed that shit, performed that Braid My Hair. You know
That
what
was
I mean?
my cut.
That was the one, you know what I'm saying? So he had his, like, Mario always been talented. And with the chick with the braids, you know what I'm saying, all that.
He came out with some, and his songs are timeless.
He been having. Come on, you feel me? He got a lot of them. So the thing was, when this first was announced, though, I seen a lot of people saying, "Oh, he gonna get
I
washed."
thought he was getting smoked.
Everybody said that he gonna get washed. The Mario got too many hits. He got B2K
about
back.
to
He can
be
pull
dancing.
out. He gonna
Yeah,
dance on it. Mario got like 5 good ones, and then he out of there by the 6th song. He getting washed. That's what everybody was saying.
I was saying that. I'm everybody.
But
That's
boy,
a
was
fact.
we wrong. Man. Yo, Morion, we fuck with you, bro. You know it ain't no, but dog.
Before
I
the
don't
main,
know,
but
bro.
before, do you think that the main event was better than the pre-show?
Yeah, I don't even want to get to the, I want to get to the pre-show
Okay.
because the pre-show was fucking wild. But
All right.
matter of fact, we going
Yeah.
there. We talk to because Maury, we can talk about y'all in a minute, man. Because y'all the main event, we gonna give y'all due diligence. We gotta get back to Ray J now, man. Bro, that was crazy.
Ray J is golden.
Oh, nah.
Everything that he touched.
Oh no, Ray J viral.
Ray
forever.
J, dude, that One Wish was my hit.
But whoever thought Ray J was this like perfect singer like that? I don't remember. I always thought he was a rapper.
Everybody.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
Oh, wait a minute.
I forgot that song until he did
Come
that
on.
one. I'm like, that was hot,
That
back,
was
then.
hot back
But
then.
I always thought Ray J couldn't sing. I'm not gonna lie.
Me neither.
I never thought Ray J could sing.
I never would have thought like, hey, Ray J finna blow
Oh,
the
he about to
wolf up
smoke
as soon
it.
as he come out like on that stage. You feel me? But One Wish was the hit.
Yeah.
I ain't taking that from him.
Yeah.
Like, you was blowing
Even with the terrible vocals.
Somehow, some way, nigga. One Wish, nigga, is like top 5 R&B songs of all time,
and
bro.
I think it was because the video. He in the rain.
But do you hear what I'm saying? All time. Like, no matter against who we talking about. We talking Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey. We talking Marvin Gaye. Ray J has a top 5 hit all time, bro. With One Wish, bro. I'm serious.
I can't co-sign that
My
one.
nigga.
I can't rock with that
There's
one.
not many songs better than One Wish. As a matter of fact, it was the one who said, cause everybody, I know this off the top of my head without hearing it. That's a top 5 hit, bro. We got to really think about that.
The remix ad lib the nigga added at the end. That was crazy.
Yeah, see, now this is where we got to be serious with you, though, Ray J, because you are top 5 funniest motherfuckers. You goated. You gonna go viral. You got some of the best rants on Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Nigga, you an actor.
I forgot about that. They said he helped blow up
Come
Breakfast
on,
Club,
man.
actually.
Actor, you done did a lot, man. You got Ray Tronics.
Ray Cons.
Ray Con.
He got his glasses.
We had my brother Peso up here, man. One of the artists that you work with and got signed with you. We done been in the studio with you. Great brother.
Scooty
dope
Bites.
man. Got a lot going on outside of the singing, man. You a dope entrepreneur.
Good thing. Because if he was just leaning on that singing.
But that. To my baby's born. To my baby. Don't ever do that one on stage, right? We ain't fucking with that one. That one wasn't it. I'm looking at the stage like, what this shit he got? I never heard this version.
Never
I
this
never
part.
heard that one. I didn't remember that one. I'm like, damn, I must have get the album.
The crazy part is we didn't see the foreshadowing before it happened. The boy didn't want to come out. His son wasn't trying to come out.
son like, come
Little
on, don't do
homie
this.
never lifted his head off of Ray J's
like, come on,
shoulder.
don't do me like
he
this,
knew
Pops.
he knew Pops was practicing that.
Yeah, he like, come
this
on.
ain't it.
Here you go.
My baby's born.
Yeah.
Baby's born.
Yeah. Like, come on, Ray. You gotta relax. You wild on that one. He know he did too. He got the dancing and he know he started doing some other shit at one point. Ray J know at one point he just started doing anything.
He was walking like George Jefferson with the one little hand.
At one point he just started doing anything and he know it. He can say what he want to say, but at one point he was just up there trying shit.
Who you think was best out of that group? Those four.
It was Sammy, dog.
Singing wise, you were saying?
Singing wise, it was Sammy. Cause Pleasure P was wilding too in the background.
He was too cocky.
Like I seen him. I thought he was at the strip club. Bro on the ground getting low and he doing this and all the Dougie. I'm like, yo, what's up with Pleasure? What's up with my man? He looking like a football player. I'm like,
Mike
bro,
Allstott.
I'm like, man, I remember, bro, like back in the day, like, was they some kids? This nigga motherfucking running back or something? You know what I'm saying? Out there, you feel me on the real. He looking older than everybody on the stage.
I ain't
you know
gonna lie, Pleasure P looks old as hell.
Pleasure P, man, boy, you know, he hit rock bottom.
Crazy part,
you feel me?
Crazy side note, we was at the studio Thursday.
Yeah.
Me and Jazz talking about this. Me, Jazz, Champagne.
Yeah.
And she like, you know what? Them niggas was grown. I'm like, them niggas wasn't grown. Like, what you mean they was grown? Like, no, they was a part of the Scream tour. But she said when you look at the content of their music and the way their music sound, it was always super hypersexual. She said they were not teenagers. We looked it up. Pleasure P is 38.
Damn.
Pleasure
you
P,
right
40
though,
years,
nigga.
4 years older than
because
me.
Pretty Ricky, no bullshit, even though we was kids and we was doing that type of shit, we really wasn't supposed to be like the way they was talking about it. It's like, nigga, for some 15, 16-year-old motherfuckers.
I'm gonna make it juicy
them
for
boys,
you.
hey, no,
that
niggas,
was crazy.
when you think about niggas had to be 21.
They was all in college.
Shit, nigga,
all in
damn.
college. Out there singing to them girls, and you know they was getting some little backstage cutty
Oh,
at
man.
them tours, man.
For sure they had the ladies back then. They was the guys, man. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, Sammy, he came out. I didn't even recognize him at first.
Nah,
he had
looking
the
different, too.
full beard. He had the dreads. I'm
I
like,
ain't know
who
what
is
the-
this
yeah.
little nigga? Like, little Sammy ain't little Sammy no more. But I don't know how he was.
Him and Bobby V, man. I don't know what Bobby V was rocking, man. I ain't trying to judge no man by their clothes and shit, but the big white tank top with the red pants, it was just like a lot. Like, bro, what are you doing?
He tried to be sexy enough, but he knew he had a stomach.
But it's like, it's like, bro, put the hoodie on, man. We on stage, get to the money. You know what I'm saying? Put your officer suit on, man. Sing Mrs. Officer or something.
He couldn't sing
You know,
either.
nah.
I
Bobby
think
V let us
R&B
down.
took an L.
I think them niggas, I honestly think them dudes probably can't sing, but I'm going to be honest. I think them dudes party too hard. Them boys was loaded, man.
Yeah, Ray J
The
said
boys
the
was up there
Casa.
loaded,
He was
my
off
nigga.
that Casa.
You
the
can see it. Them
Reposado.
boys was up there loaded, my
Yeah.
nigga, and that's gonna affect your voice, your performance, everything. They tried to overestimate what the situation was. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we just doing the verses, turn up, everybody finna love us, but it's like, nah, nigga. We all finna have to sing up in this bitch. Like, they cutting the music off and making y'all really show y'all
Do
vocals
that
in this
really
bitch.
matter though? Do we think that the vocal performance that you bring to the stage, does that take away so much from the song? Because when verses started,
The song gonna
niggas
still
was just
be-
playing the track.
The song gonna still be a hit, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But it's just like Jada Kiss versus the Dipset when the Locks went versus Dipset. When
And he
Jada
got-
cut the beat and just got to really rapping it on top of his words and without the words, he in the background just really gassing
hit harder.
It hit harder than them
Yeah.
rapping it, the little playful song, and they got the song in the background and they
Letting the
like,
crowd do it,
Nah,
yeah.
man, like he really just like let you know, like, bro, I'm on you. Like it's a verse.
Yeah.
So that's like with a singer. Somebody grab a mic and really just you know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do? It's your
Yeah.
turn type shit. So that shit was needed, you know what I'm saying?
If we looking at it like that, out of the Bobby V and Ray J versus Pleasure and Sammy, who you think got that out of them
Sammy
two?
had the voice that night, the better voice.
Yeah.
I felt like, you know
so
what I'm
they
saying?
get extra points for him being the best
Sammy
singer.
had the better voice, you know
And
what I'm
I
saying?
think Pleasure P got the
I'm
best
finna say
songs.
Pleasure had the better songs. I think overall, like, throughout they thing. Like, they all had a few hits.
Yeah.
But Pleasure P had the longevity of songs
That's
that I'm
a
like,
fact.
oh, damn, I know this one too. I know this one too.
Ray J had the start. He had the
He
presence.
had the moment of the night.
Yeah.
He was the presence. He was like, he's really probably the most known of all.
That's
if we
true.
being honest. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
true.
We being honest. He probably the most known, most famous
And
of all.
he got a sponsor from Cup of Noodles.
Now I
They
seen
said
that.
after because of the verses. So Ray J out here making hella money,
hits.
man.
But that ain't over though, because that was just the appetizer, man. That was just the starter before the main course came out, man.
With the way that you just laid out how this scoring system go, I can't give Omarion but probably about 2 rounds. I
What
ain't
about
gonna lie.
Jeremiah? Do he get something? He a -2 too.
He a -5.
Bro.
I think he was the worst of the night. I'm not gonna lie
Like
to you.
Jeremiah, I don't know what he was on, man.
It
Put some
sound like-
flowers down and sing, man. What you doing with them roses like that, man? Put that shit down. You know what I'm saying? On the real, sing, bro.
When he hit that high note, it sounded like somebody stepped on a stray cat tail. I've never heard a sound like that in my life from a
Bro.
human being.
It's crazy because it's like when he came out, they was excited.
Yeah, they like, oh yeah, we know what he can do. And at first he kind of started, it was a little shaky, but he was getting there. And then Mario like, oh hell no, y'all here embarrassing. That don't help. He like, y'all here embarrassing yourself.
About your man's Tank.
Tank was kind of getting with him, but then Mario came up and the nigga turned Super Saiyan, and he like, oh, this how you supposed to do it. Nigga said his own name and hit octaves I've never heard before.
Mario
He
told
made
him
he
nigga
made
shit.
Tank sit down.
Man.
Tank sat down like in amazement, like
Yo,
did this
singing.
nigga just do that?
Nigga singing in here.
Mario-
That's what it's about, though. That's what the
Mario
verse is about.
smoked
To
that.
show, like, look, we bringing our hits and all that in here, but we all got hits.
Yeah.
We bringing our, we bringing our shit up in here, but yo, like, this what I do, my nigga. Don't disrespect me like I don't get up here and do this singing, though.
For
you know What I'm
real.
saying? Like, I really do this for real. Like, this is, you know what I'm saying? It's just like in battle rap where it's like, look, you getting there with niggas who can recite they shit good, but then you getting there with niggas who get the rebutting and freestyling and showing you like, bro, but I really do
Yeah,
this.
aggression, the performance.
The whole everything I do
Yeah.
this, man. I ain't just somebody that can write my shit and memorize
That's a fact.
it. I can
I'll
really
give you
show
that.
you like when I'm on 10 that I do every aspect of this, man. And we just took this outside right now, still got round and still got shit off the top ready for you. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what that was.
Do you think that the antics from Omarion,
That was
Did they-
overboard, man. The watermelon and shit, like, come on, bro. You got your brother eating watermelon with you. What are y'all doing? That shit was crazy. Like, and I like that song, man. Bria's Interlude. That's my shit.
you made that very awkward for me to watch that performance.
like, what are you doing?
Bro.
I hope you don't do
Watermelon?
that. I hope you don't do that every time you on stage.
I don't get how that's even sensual and sexy.
Yeah.
What's seductive about you eating the water?
watermelon.
You
Hell
have
no.
to bite it aggressively.
Yeah,
and you have
facts.
to get in there.
If that was the case, bro, you should have cut it out into little pieces and
That's
eat
what I'm
it.
saying, like-
right, like something like, yeah, you got your, like, nigga, you couldn't even finish it. You ain't like you
Then
finished
he
it.
give it to a fan. Now
Oh,
she got to
man,
hold
come
the
on,
watermelon.
Come on, man. Too
For
much
what?
COVID going on. The fans start eating it.
And then she passing it.
Come on,
they
now,
all
everybody
eat the
in there, man. What
watermelon.
kind of fucking shit y'all in there doing,
We
man?
just got over a sickness.
on,
That's
man.
what probably started COVID.
Marion, you know better than that, dog.
He out of
He
control.
was way out of control with that, man. The watermelon was way too much. It was out of line. Your brother was out of line for being up there with you, indulging into that bullshit, man. Somebody should have cut that, man, before even if it passed the watermelon out. Someone on the side like, nah, he got it.
But
Just let him
then-
do it with his hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, let him make a face or something. Man, don't get this man no watermelon on stage doing this shit, man, wasting his juice all over the place. You know what I mean? Niggas got to perform up here. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? At the end of the day, though, you doing a lot, bro. You supposed to be up here dancing, man. Now you
It's-
watermelon touch. What happened to that?
I think he did. He started off with touch. But he came out so aggressive.
Way
I
aggressive.
think that he forgot we could hear this nigga breathing on the
Yeah,
microphone.
yeah,
like
nah, he was
you can-
dancing his ass off.
I'm like, damn, is he all right? Like, this
Yeah.
the first song.
He
If
was
you starting
dancing
like
his ass
this,
off.
it's gonna be a long night for
He
you.
was ready to work.
But then he had the mic stand. He got a little freaky lady. I'm like, Omarion,
It's a
this
little
ain't
too
it,
much, bro.
Like,
Like, yeah.
Mario did it the right way. He like, that's how you elevate as a man. He was still, I think not for me, but I think he still carried his appeal as a man and still the sexiness of a man without having to get all freaky rotating. He
Yeah,
brought the women
yeah.
out to dance on him. He
Yeah.
sat there cool.
It's like
one
at
of
the
the
end of the day,
coldest
it's like
Amiri
it's
jackets I've seen.
it's like it's no knock to you, Omarion. It's like we know what you're doing, but it was like more so like at that point it was like you were more of a gimmick.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And Mario was like, "Yo, bro, we can get the same point across, but just me being right here doing this.
Singing,
I don't
not
gotta
moving.
I don't gotta have the leather pull over with no shirt on under it, with the big baggy pants. You know what I'm saying? And doing this every 5 seconds." You know what I'm saying?
Or a
And-
chest- a
yeah, you know what
chest
I'm saying?
pop,
Like
like,
the whole
it's out
fucking
of
show. You know what I'm
control.
saying? Like, and you know what I need. Like, man, just sing the shit, nigga. You know what I need. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck is all this movement for to get to the word? Like, you know what I'm saying?
And then he brought out multiple people to help him, and then they even brought Tommy the Clown out. And I still
it's
think
like,
he lost
come on,
all them
come
rounds.
on. Yeah, you lost them all those rounds just off of that fact. You know what I'm saying? You brung out too many big guns. You
That
bringing
was
out
sad to see,
Tommy, you
man.
bringing out everybody, man. You doing your thing. Both of y'all are still legends in your own
For
right.
sure.
We ain't taking that from you. It's just verses. We get to talk our shit. Y'all got on stage, we get to talk our shit. We get up there on verses, get smoked. Y'all gonna do the same thing to us, talk about us. That's just how it go. You know what I'm
Who
saying?
would you like to see in the verses? Because I did hear some talks about people said with shout out Chris Brown, got
Yeah.
that new CD out, Fire.
out Chris
Was able
Breezy.
to hear some of that, and that's that R&B essence that we needed to go back to.
That's a fact.
Perfect timing for. And you know what? I want to champion our young black men, man, because that was all black men up there. They got a little rowdy and chaotic with each other, but I think it was all out of love. And
Definitely.
it still raised their stocks. And I even went and listened to a couple of songs afterwards because, you know, it put it fresh in your memory. But Chris Brown, dope album you got out right now. Wasn't able to listen to the whole thing, but what I heard so far, fire. They're saying that they want to see Chris Brown versus Usher.
Oh, yeah, man. I want to see that, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to see that.
You think Chris Brown can hold his own versus Usher?
For sure.
I think he
definitely
can,
hold his
too.
own verse Usher. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's going to be one of the ones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
If you had to pick right now,
both of them can sing now.
but you
real,
got
I
to pick
believe.
somebody. I think they both can sing. But I think Chris Brown,
Brown
dance
got a
better than
little-
Usher.
Mm.
I think Usher probably commands the stage a little bit better. Just more of a veteran. He probably got 8-10 years on Chris. So it's the intangibles now. What we talking about, they both got hella hits. We're not going to say, but I think song selection really matters too,
Yeah.
and where you put them.
It's a strategic battle
It
right
has
there.
to be. It has to be. I want to see that.
But Usher is really like goated, man. Like,
Usher one of them niggas.
like I feel like when you think, like you say, that the years he got on him, because Chris Brown got, man, many hits, man. Like too many hits. You know what I'm saying? Like for somebody in his caliber, like he's goated as well. But like just off the top, it's like, yo, you get to doing nice and slow.
That whole
It's like the
Confession
whole
CD.
building though. 7 o'clock on the dot. Like everybody gonna
Yeah.
be quiet and sing that around the world though.
Yeah, that's a
You know what I'm
fact.
saying? Like now, what would be your Chris Brown song that everybody finna sing?
Man, I'm going to say this, and I got a bias towards this, and I know my wife probably watching this. We met off of Chris Brown Poppin'.
On it poppin'.
That was for my era.
That was
Every
big.
party we at, Poppin', come on.
All right.
Everybody hit
See,
the
I
flow.
just tried to sing it.
Yeah.
All right, that was the one. All right.
Everybody hitting the
All
flow.
right, all right. So then he played poppin'. That's a good one. They back and forth, nice and slow and poppin'. Niggas is fighting. I
Yeah.
got nice and slow.
I got nice and slow, too,
You know
even
what I'm
though
saying?
Pop.
But it's a fight though. That's a hell of a fight though. They gonna
Damn.
argue over that in the comments on who winning that one.
That's a
They
fact.
gonna argue. They play them two back to back. It's a fight. Niggas
Yeah.
is really fighting over
Yeah.
who got that
That's
round
not
right
definitive
there.
win.
Not
That's a
definitive
debatable
win. That's
round.
debatable because
All
that's
right.
Usher best damn near. That's Chris Brown best damn.
Yeah.
That's like they going at it. But then after that, he say, "All right, man, nice and slow." Then I want to say, "You got it bad." That's how I feel. I just want to thumb my. I want to get later into my catalog and you got it bad. You know what I'm saying? I want
I ain't
Chili
gonna lie,
in the
that's
building.
a tough one to even try to beat.
You feel what I'm saying? Like Usher get to doing that, and then he get to, you remind me of a girl that I...
See, Chris can get that out of
What
there.
he got? What he got?
Chris can get that. Even, I like Yo over that.
Yo over that?
I like Yo over Remind Me of a Girl,
Remind Me. I
yeah.
think Yo is got
Yeah,
that.
I like Yo. Tell me,
Yeah.
baby, have you seen
But I
her?
don't know though. You remind me, it's still...
It's one of them ones.
Yeah.
But even
You know what to go at with Yo? You make me wanna.
yeah, perfect. Perfect debatable one
Yeah.
to where like that one like, damn.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
too many of they songs, that's why I say they gotta go with what they
Yeah.
do and how they perform that
Yeah.
song. Because if we just doing song for song, they damn near canceling each other out every one.
Your man ain't me. You
Your
know what I'm
man ain't me.
Yeah,
'cause
come on.
He ain't cry.
Yeah, if he get to doing that, you know what I'm
Chris got
saying?
them
That's what I'm
hits, man,
saying.
for a
He got
young
some
nigga.
of them, you know what I'm saying?
I was thinking earlier, because them two legends, and I think they legends solidified Chris from our era, Usher from a little bit before us.
Yeah, facts.
Trey Songz.
Okay.
Trey Songz is somebody else that I don't think his vocal range is that crazy.
Yeah.
But he got some hits, and he got
Yeah.
longevity
Oh,
in the
yeah, Trey
game.
got some
Who
hits.
can you put realistically against Trey Songz?
Nah.
He ain't got enough.
You know who get with Trey Songz? Lloyd.
I was, man, my nigga. You was, it's crazy because I
Lloyd.
thought about that same
Yeah.
thing in my head, but I'm
Lloyd
like,
gotta
you
get
Lloyd
with
got
him.
enough to
Lloyd
get
got
with
enough,
Trey.
man. He got enough in
Because
there.
Lloyd got Players
Come
Prayer,
on,
he got
get the
Southside.
Feel So Right.
I'm
You
telling
know what I'm
you,
saying?
he got
some
the kitty
shit.
shorty.
Come on.
Lloyd got some
Come
stuff.
on, fresh off when your boy got dollars. So man,
I like that.
5-2. Come on, he get the Lloyd get in
I like
that bag, my
I
nigga.
like that.
Lloyd can get in the
Hey,
bag.
they owe us for that one. Set that up.
Lloyd versus Trey Songz.
I want to see
we
that.
ready for that.
I want to see that.
Come on.
That's a good.
No
Damn,
studio
we
put
we
that
thought
together.
literally on the same
on,
frequency.
Lloyd, we put
Because I'm
that
like
together.
Lloyd, but I'm like I ain't gonna put it out there. I'm gonna see what he gonna say.
Come on.
Perfect.
That's what we need to do at all
the
times.
the females. Who we put out for the females that we haven't seen yet?
The female rapper singers.
Do we even have like new era R&B like that's been in the game that long as far as on the woman's side? SZA. Who we want to see SZA with? SZA and her?
You knew that. Come on. You knew where that was going to go. Nobody else for that. You know what I'm saying? That's
they
perfect.
so much of the same though. Like,
that'd
be
let
dope.
them fight it out.
That'd be dope.
Summer Walker.
I was about to say Summer Walker.
LMA.
I was about, damn, he's saying literally everybody I'm about to say next.
On, bro. Come on, that's that EMG.
Yeah.
Got my brain on another fucking frequency.
He getting me.
Man.
I can't even get there. He's knocking me out the way.
EMG, man. I'm telling you, man.
I probably got to take a puff so I can catch up. He over here running laps on me.
Take your brain to another fucking level, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, those will be, okay, female, okay. Let's say we did a versus, though. Because I think rap is, you know what I'm saying? Rap is like, is general, but it's a rap thing.
Yeah.
So let's say you picked an R&B male to go against an R&B female.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so my R&B male that I would get that you would try to find a female for, I'll say, what if I came out and I said, let's do Anthony Hamilton.
Jill Scott.
Jill Scott versus Anthony?
Jill Scott.
Oh,
I think that'd be crazy.
That might go crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
That'd be crazy.
Go crazy right there. All right, let me think of another one.
I got.
Okay.
I don't want to put him out yet.
Not yet.
I don't want to put him out yet.
All right.
Cause I see where you went with that one.
Yeah.
I got Genuine.
Oh, you come out with Genuine. I gotta get the female to go at him. Oh, that's tough. Cause Genuine gonna come with them hits, man.
Boy got so
Damn.
anxious. He got, come on in, let's do it.
Ride it. My phone.
That nigga looked like he was moving the couch. That nigga was trying
See,
to
I gotta say this. I got to, bro. But it's like, okay, now I gotta say a different name for a different reason. You know what I'm saying? Before I even get to that. But respectfully, if she wasn't rest in peace, I would have picked Aaliyah.
Okay.
Been
I like
Aaliyah.
that.
You know
I
what
like
I'm
that
saying?
same era.
I feel like that's that same era.
She got a 4-page letter.
Four-page letter.
Oh, yeah.
She got the shit. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do kind of like a style clash, kind of like Mario did with a Morion. You know what I'm saying? You go and get Genuine. I'm popping out with Maya.
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm popping out with Maya,
That's
man.
a good one.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
popping out with
that's a
Maya.
good
A little
one.
change of pace. You know
That
what
is
I'm
a
saying?
good one. I
Come
almost
on.
forgot about her.
Come
Yeah, she was in the tub.
Come on, she was in the
I
tub.
think he'll get her, but I think,
I think he got more powerful
Yeah.
records, but she got some shits in there that's gonna be like, damn, I forgot about this one. That's gonna be able to fight with him.
And Maya's still around. That woman is aging like wine. God damn.
Now we got to do a little female R&B versus male R&B group, man. Before we get to these other
Okay.
topics, I got Drew Hill coming out the gate. Drew Hill.
Ooh. Do I want to do them? SWV.
SWV.
I got SWV.
They gonna fight.
I got SWV. I was gonna say TLC.
Yeah. But TL will get them.
I'm like TL. I think
kinda
they'll just
not
get
fair.
them. So that's why I think SWV.
That's almost ain't fair.
Yeah, I was like, I
know what I'm
didn't want to
saying?
sick them on them.
Yeah. TLC, I have to go against like to really give him a run.
Jodeci?
It'll have to be a Jodeci type. You know what I'm saying? He's saying Jagged Edge in the cut. I could see Boys to Men.
Yeah, I think they get Jagged Edge out of here, but I think Boys to Men can hang with them.
Yeah. I think that, man. You know what I mean? My last one, you know what I'm saying, before we get to these other topics, I've been asking this. If we could do if you could do a label versus.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, they could throw all they artists out there and pick their best
Already got who I
hit
want right
records.
now.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it depends on who you gonna say.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't want to jump the gun.
Yeah. So we go. I mean, the big dog. I'm gonna go Cash Money.
Okay. See, I knew you was
Off
gonna
the rip.
I probably was gonna say Cash Money, but that
Yeah,
depends
that's
on
on
who
some
you was
big
gonna
dog
say.
shit. But if I'm being like
Strategic
on like making sure I got a little something from all type of different artists
Yeah.
that was a little bit everywhere and had some shit going, it almost got me on my Rockefeller shit. You know what I'm
Damn,
saying?
that's damn near a cheat code, cause yeah, it's like
It almost got me in my Rockefeller bag. You know
because
what
do
I'm
you
saying?
get the Def Jam collab too with them too? So do
That's
you get,
that's the tricky part.
You
You know
get
what I'm saying?
Dipset, you get
You know what I'm saying?
Chris and Neef, you
Come
get
on.
Myth Bleak,
Come
you got
on.
Beans.
Come on.
Damn,
Come on. You know what I'm saying? It almost got me in my
I don't
rock
think you
bag.
can beat that.
It almost got me in my rock bag.
The only
but
thing I could come back with if you had to pick them, I gotta go with Diddy Squad, man.
Bad Boy.
I gotta take Bad
Bad Boy.
Oh, we gonna do a big conglomerate like that. I gotta go get Craig Mack. I gotta go get Biggie. I gotta go get 112. I gotta get all
Do I
that.
go get Interscope and be on my Interscope Aftermath? I get G Unit, 50 them boys,
Game
Eminem
was
them
over there
boys,
for a little
Game,
bit.
Busta Rhymes, Mary J was over
Hey,
there for a minute.
Then I go get Master P. He gonna have to pull out Silk to Shaka. He gonna
Yeah.
have to pull out C Murder. We're gonna have to get some tracks from jail.
Yeah.
Snoop was over there
Death
for
Row,
a minute.
come on, Suge. Let's get it. Bring them boys back. I think that'd be dope if they thought of doing something like that.
Yeah.
Another label go against
That'd
another
be
label.
crazy,
Kind
though.
of like his Master P can, like you say, can go against maybe Cash Money. We just bring out the whole thing. Cash Money versus No Limit and just let them go at it.
What's Mystical with
He was with No Limit.
Yup. Okay.
No
yeah.
Limit.
Master P
He
got
was
some
with No-
hitters
he got
over
some
there.
hitters over there that was into that guy. He got some hitters from when they was hot.
Yeah.
When they was at the top of their game.
And
he'll be
everything
able to-
they put out, all their albums look the same. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. Like he just changed a person in the front
That's a
and
fact.
probably a
Put
tank,
a tank or
behind
two,
it.
yeah. Put a tank or two, murder, kill. Shit's real.
He really had a movement, man. Before movements was popping
That's
like
a
that,
fact,
like
man.
that's dope. Who is it that Migos signed to? I forgot that QC.
QC.
QC is somebody that's like an up and comer. QC and TDE, I think it'll be crazy.
Oh man, that would be
I think
huge.
that'd be crazy.
That'd be huge.
Crazy. TDE.
Might have to go get Gucci and them 1017 boys.
Oh.
Yo Gotti right now,
Yeah.
CMG.
Yeah.
They looking tough.
Yeah, he getting a nice built up squad over there.
Looking tough. So it's a lot of these labels out there, man. You know what I mean? Salute to all of y'all. Keep doing y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? Signing these young artists, these dope artists, older artists, whatever y'all got to do, man. Keep the ball
What
rolling,
you got
man.
for us, Kent?
You know what I'm saying? Let's keep that ball rolling, man. You know what I'm saying? On the real.
One other thing. We dead.
He wanted you to be on the knees, like, you know what I'm saying, yelling out the T's now.
One other thing while we got my mans over here waking up. If you had to do a versus outside of music,
Okay.
like a porn versus,
Okay.
or like a movie versus, all right. Yeah.
No, you know they did the, not the porn one, but you know they did the basketball one that year when it
Oh,
was
for real?
T-Mac versus AI.
Oh, I didn't know they did
Yeah,
that
they
for
did
real.
T-Mac versus AI was
So
one
what
of the
do they
verses.
do? They highlights like how
They do
work
their highlights.
That?
That each
okay.
baller get to pick 20 of their best highlights.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, on the
That'd
real.
be dope. I like to
T.I.
see
went
that.
against A-Mac last year. AI last year. I said T-Mac went this fucking EMG. I said T.I. went against A-Mac. Damn. Nigga, what the fuck is in that shit, dog? T.I. went against A-Mac last year. Like, what? Nigga, who? T.I. and A-Mac. That shit sound crazy as hell. AI versus T-Mac, man.
Oh.
And Shaq was the host.
Okay. Shaq is dope, man. One of the most dominant niggas in the game. Like, do you think Curry made it? He solidified his spot in the top 10?
All time?
With that fourth championship, he got 2 MVPs, 1 unanimous. He got his finals MVP. He got the first ever Western Conference MVP trophy. He's the best shooter in the game. Nobody made more threes than him. He
For
changed
our
the game.
generation that's been watching, yeah, he will be. Like, because it's always new eras of people so them GOATs gonna always change. You know what I'm saying? Like Michael Jordan forever gonna be that for as long as and now these kids coming up, like as they coming up and they only can see they only seeing the Jordan highlights and shit like that. They kind of hearing about it, but now they looking like, nah, when they want a ball, they want to be like Curry, they want to be like Lillard,
Facts.
want to be like Giannis, they want to be like these dudes. So then 10, 20 years from now, they're gonna be saying, no, these are the best dudes ever that played.
So
know
do
what
you
I'm
think
saying?
they
LeBron.
dwindle out after some time? Because I would say that same thing. Just like Bill Russell, not that for me.
Yeah.
I know what he did, but he was playing
but
when
if
it was
you-
only 9 teams
yeah, but
in
if
the
you know
NBA.
some people that was in that era around that time, they gonna be like, man, you crazy.
It's no
Bill
way you
Russell-
can take Bill Russell
Bill
out.
Russell beat all these
Hakeem
centers in the
don't
league
mean
to
the
them.
same thing to me. Like, these people aren't as instrumental in me and my life growing up.
Yeah.
Kobe, Jordan, LeBron, Steph, Dirk Nowitzki, Tim Duncan, Shaq, even Wilt because he super changed the game, but he the oldest nigga like in my top.
Yeah.
But when you start doing that, after a while, I didn't see them niggas play.
Yeah.
I can't base it off y'all words.
Yeah, see, I seen the Gary Paytons, the Grant Hills in them, so I'm still biased towards them. I still be like, nah, Gary Payton top 5 point guard all
See
time.
what I'm saying?
You know
Because
what I'm
we
saying? Jay
seen
Kidd,
that
them
happen.
dudes, yeah, I seen it. So it's difficult, but I definitely feel like right now, You would have to put Steph in
Got
that.
to.
Yeah.
He did too much for the game of basketball.
He made too much impact, too much. All that considers when you knock people out the way.
Yeah.
It's like what impact, what rings, what tangible stuff that we can also see.
sure.
You know what I mean? That's like, okay.
And beat LeBron for 3 of his championships.
Broken records,
Come on.
3-point records, all that shit. You're moving into the scoring places and passing
Yeah.
up a lot of people. Nah, Steph Curry definitely would be a top 10 all time right now if he retired. If he retired right now, he top 10 there. You know
Gotta
what I
give
mean?
him that.
You know what I'm
If
saying?
you think otherwise, you're crazy, man.
They said you ain't seen no damn Will Chamberlain play.
I didn't say I seen a nigga. I said the last nigga from the old era because Wilt changed the game. Like
Yeah.
Wilt had 100 points a game, nigga averaging 50 rebounds. They had to create goaltending for that nigga. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, that's a
You literally
fact.
gotta change the rules because I'm too good.
That's a fact.
He solidified, man.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Will was that guy, man. Wilt the stilt. You know what I mean?
It's just like Muhammad Ali. Like we didn't see him, but he always gonna be one of the best boxers ever.
No,
Mike
that's a
Tyson, the
fact.
best boxer ever to me.
Boxing. Damn, he got me to segue without even trying, man. Boxing. Motherfucking boxing, man. This Sunday,
Crazy.
11 ENT, 11 Network, Inglewood in the building, Bosco 100, Nina Boy. Put the guns down and pick the gloves up. We appreciate that. That sentiment was big. Big for the culture. Blood and the Crips squabbling. Head up in the ring. But that fight, that wasn't no squabble, man.
We should have learned from the first Bosco fight. I wasn't impressed.
But this one, this top that. Because at least him and Gonzo, rest his soul, you know, they threw some blows at each
Yeah.
other and got tired, you know what I'm
It
saying?
was a couple rounds
They
up
had
in
some
there.
rounds in there going tired. This one right here, I feel like them dudes was walking around in circles for 30 minutes. Like, I'm like, yo, what is this? Like, I seen at one point Nina Boy did get Bosco to hit the floor or something with a little, whatever. I don't know if he dropped him, he slipped, what?
Oh,
I
he
ain't
just
put it in
tired,
there.
failed,
Whatever
yeah.
happened, but he got him down. So you get that. You got the, and he's still trying to hit him on the ground, do some little, you know what I'm saying? But the rest of that fight, though, nah, man, if you paid money to see that,
I would have been
I'm
pissed.
pissed.
You probably and
If I pay money, I'm hot.
and with Nina Boy winning that fight, they say he only got 280.
Forget winning. They said it was a draw.
Oh.
They didn't even pick a winner.
They didn't pick him to win after that? Come on, man.
Called it a draw.
See, I hate when they do that. They probably try to do that to make it longevity and stretch it out, make more potential fights. We don't want to see that no more.
We don't want to see that
Yeah,
one.
yeah, y'all can keep that.
That
The
one
next
over.
one, but I
If
see
that
like,
was y'all plan, like we gonna fight, fake around, walk
Yeah,
around,
and we gonna get
ask
another
for the
one.
rematch. It'll never fucking happen. I'm gonna tell you that
I'd
right now.
rather see Mike
Horrible
Tyson-
fucking marketing decision.
I'd rather see
Whoever
Mike Tyson and
idea
Roy
that
Jones
was.
again.
Oh man, fuck
that was more entertaining. And them niggas 80 years old.
No, man, like yo, like now they only gonna want to see them get in the ring with somebody that you know is gonna knock them the fuck
Beat
out.
the hell out of them.
Like you, like now it's like no, we need to set this up. Like we need to like get back. You know what I'm saying? Fans is like, yo, man, throw that nigga that motherfucker with Tyson. You know what I'm saying? Like
but they said Nina Boy got $280, bro.
that's
for
fucked
that
up.
fight.
That's crazy.
Bosco, I know he got his bag. He been there before. He knew how to get that to
Yeah,
where he
got
could
his bag.
capture his
Yeah,
money.
get your money, man. That's all
How
day
did
long.
they get away with getting this nigga $280?
Damn.
And a straight up scrap. You out here, it's publicized. You pay-per-view buys $280. Like my man was saying, they probably get that nigga the tips from the bar. Like that probably wasn't even out their pocket. They just took the tip jar. Here you go. For that type of performance,
That was trash.
I'm pissed. I'm never coming outside again.
No, we can't see that no more.
I think a lot of people really don't know how to fight. That's why they won't put themselves in that arena though.
Oh man.
They
but-
talk, but a lot of people don't really know how to throw them fists.
But it's like
that.
at the end of the day, I feel like, yeah. But even with that, I feel like even if you just went in there and did anything, it was better than with that. Just go in there and let the hands fly. I think you at least got enough sense to know I let the hands fly.
I think it's that
you know what I'm saying?
You don't want to
Like,
get embarrassed and get caught with one either though.
get caught with one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather see you get caught with one than be dancing the whole night.
That's
around
true
that
because
joint.
Nate Robinson, he was a laughing stock for a
He was
minute.
a laughing stock, but what we do know about Nate is he was in
He
there
got
trying to
in
get it
there.
in. He was trying to get it in. Like,
Yeah.
yo, I'm in this motherfucker. Yo, the boy bigger than you, stronger than you, put you down. He put you down. But I knew Nate was getting like, I'm like, yo, if he paces himself a little bit, he doing a little
Too
squabbling.
wild.
He too wild. He just running in. He ain't even
All
got no
hooks.
type of, he just all hooks all night. Just like all it takes is somebody to be like, boom, and what he did. You know what I'm saying? Man, check my Twitter. I said, man, but like 2 minutes before he went to bed, I put the bed him on and said, Nate Robinson finna go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He out
I
here-
seen that. You see it coming from a mile away if you're not a fight. Like, oh yeah, dude
He
finna
too
step back and put
antsy,
him down.
and
He
he
wanted
looking
too
like
bad.
Michael
Yeah.
Phelps.
He looking
You
crazy
swimming,
out there.
nigga, you breaststroking.
You're not even
Calm
looking when
down.
you throwing that blow, so all I gotta
He
do is
over here
move
like
in.
this, like-
Come on, man. So we seen that coming, you know, but definitely, man, I think that fight could have been better. You know what I'm saying? The future, like, but still, I do want to give them their credit for
Yeah.
doing that.
They got out there.
For getting out there and putting that stigma of niggas that got beef online and talking shit. It got to be like real. Like, no, they came together. Hey, they both niggas probably had their homies in there deep. There wasn't no violence that we heard about outside the event, nothing like that. So everything was good. Y'all went up there. Y'all got the bag. Y'all left. Y'all did it for the culture. Guns down, gloves up. Some still respect coming at. You know what I'm saying?
Animosity
like,
gone.
The respect coming at. Like, we ain't liking the fact that it was weak because it's like, man, get the motherfuckers off the stage then. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might feel me, but at the end of the day, the respect there that y'all did that the right way, handled it the right way. You know what I'm saying? So we always gonna salute that up.
And you always gotta give them big ups for that.
You gotta give them big ups for that, being men about that. So salute Bosco and Nina Boy for that right there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, what else we want to talk about?
Did y'all see the all the technology is connected to all the red lights? Gives you the countdown of each light. If you want to catch every green light, tell you at what speed you gotta go at.
That's crazy. That's beyond crazy to know that your car has a sensor in it to where it can say all the red lights and green lights for your entire destination.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Is that limited to how far that can go, or is that just however the duration of your trip?
That's just know you at the if it know where intersection you in and where you your map and where you going.
It's just like it's pinging off a set. Knowing that they have this type of technology, it's aliens out here. It gotta be. That's not human technology.
The conspiracy.
That's not human technology. I'm telling you. They exposing themselves.
Yeah.
If you can see, you say for the duration of my trip, I want to go through all green lights. They tell you this trip is going to take you 3 hours. But if you drive 42 miles per hour, you drive this street, that street, go this freeway, that way, you won't stop at one red light.
Real shit.
That's changing the game.
That is, but like, eventually, like, you're going to have to stop if it's traffic.
Now, according to them, if you stay on the streets, they say it's foolproof. They've tested. I even seen a little commercial, and the dude pulled up. He was at a red light. It did a countdown. It had 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. He panned up. Light turned green. Right when it said it was.
So I'm not looking at the red lights no more. I'm just driving from now on. I ain't even looking at lights.
Cause I know I'm
doing my car tell me to
go.
do. I'm just doing my car tell me to do.
On the real, but that don't account for the motherfucker that's running the light.
That's a fact. That's what it don't take into account for the other idiots that's on the road.
The people that don't got that technology in their car.
Even how the Teslas can drive you. Would you ever trust to just program where your destination is in the car and you just hop in the passenger seat?
And just roll.
And just roll. Like, because you already told the car
I gotta
where
have
to go.
like a straight shot that I'm going. Straight. Like anything I gotta do some turning, U-turns, all that shit. Yeah, like a highway. Feel me? That'd be
So like if you're going to Vegas.
I would do it on some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. I wonder how you said that though. Like for the regulations, how does it know if somebody just abruptly stop in front of you? Does that shut the car down?
Is smart. These new cars is smart.
Mine does that too.
I was finna say these new cars is smart too, to the point like if you try to just get over without your lane thing, or if a car get too close, it'll lock
the
up
wheel
a little bit, won't let you just get over. You know what I'm saying? And hit shit. So like they get into that technology part. I'm just afraid they gonna get to the part to where it's like
they getting humans off the road.
They can like not only get humans off the road, but they can just control your car to the point, like, say you just did something and
they make you come to the jail.
They just pull you over. Police pulling you over and they stop your car and make you pull. Like, what the fuck? Can't even run no more.
You ever seen bait cars?
Yeah.
That's what they do. Like they let that car be open and sit there, the car be running.
Kill
switch.
Yep.
And then now you stuck.
Yep.
If technology is moving in this direction,
I wouldn't even want one of them kind of cars.
Let's say off the cars. What do you want technology to do in for your favor? If you can make technology do anything right now, what would it that you would be like, all right, this would be dope if technology went this step next?
Just do everything for me at that point. Drive me to the store, cook some shit for me. I need my house like the Jetsons. You know what I'm saying? Just
like wash dishes and then just like start washing.
Whatever I need at that point. I think it's going to get to that level and I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and handle it, man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. You know what I mean?
I love to do is to be able to teleport.
Unreliable
like, you know how
humans,
they
man.
can put that message in a tube and go.
Yeah, them motherfuckers do everything for us.
You put the message in a tube and go, and it just like go wherever you send it. We can do that as people. Like if I gotta go home, we stay here late. I'm like, man, I need to get to the crib 3 minutes. Yeah. Just hop in the tube.
Yeah, I just went to, where was we just at? Wasn't we just somewhere where like some robots was controlling some shit? Like at a restaurant.
I ain't gonna
or
lie,
shit,
I
like a
probably freak out. I
McDonald's or
see
something?
that. I ain't gonna lie. I walk in there and be like, this ain't the place for me.
Yeah, for real.
I can't be here right now.
It was like bringing the food or something. somewhere
That's
I was at.
crazy. I'm cool. I don't want to live in that future. I'm glad I'm not gonna be here for that. They said flying cars be here in the year 2020. We already here now, so I think the technology.
I'm telling you,
it's
'cause
not
I
as
forgot where
advanced.
we was at, but you can order the shit off like the kiosk, and then the shit just show up and drop it to you type thing. You don't see no person.
So some just pop up after you order it off the kiosk. It's just like it's there.
And bring it to you after it's made.
It was like robots delivering food in Santa Monica.
Hell
It
no.
was some shit like that.
Keep that nigga Bender away from me. Y'all niggas stay where y'all at. I don't want nothing to do with none of them robots because a nigga malfunction, he get to your door.
Hell yeah.
He done stepped in a puddle and now he tripping.
Yeah, he had
Like,
your
nah,
door.
yeah, nigga, you tripping, kicking my door. Like, get the hell up out of here.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm cool.
So y'all want to limit AI then?
I think we should because I think AI will overtake people like iRobot. I seen that and I think that AI
I'd
will
love to
be
go to
smarter
war with
than
them
us.
motherfuckers, though.
They'll be knocking us
Let's
over.
go at it with them, though. But that shit's stupid because
They never get tired. No
like,
fatigue,
we
nothing.
breaking them motherfuckers. They blowing our fucking arms off and shit. We dying and them motherfuckers is just fucking computer chips. They just keep making more of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, we fucked. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I think mankind is eventually we're gonna make ourselves extinct because we're gonna make something smarter than us, and they gonna end up getting us out of here. We're gonna be too smart for our own damn good.
But we already got laws like you can get a ticket for having your music loud in your car.
That's crazy. I think that any type of thing that these laws is getting crazy, just out of control all across of what's going on. But for you to say I could get how loud is too loud?
How loud is too loud?
My car could be 20, your car could be 30, and they'll pull me over and say my 20 is louder because my sound system is louder. That's ridiculous. I think that we supposed to be in a land of the free, and they're trying to regulate too much of this freedom. Like, how's it free and you can't listen to music in my car that I bought that I paid for? And if I'm not disturbing the peace, I'm rolling down the street. Well, I guess they do consider that disturbing the peace. But I think it gets gray when we as a country, we're still divided so much because what can happen in this part of the country can't happen in this part of the country. What's cool over here can't be cool over there. I can go to jail for 10 years for having weed here. I can smoke weed freely in the open here. It's getting too weird for me, man. I'm not going to lie. That's what I'm saying. Like, we all individualized at this point. Like, everybody's treating themselves and governing themselves as they're their own country within themselves. And I think that's getting dangerous for us.
That's real.
Other stuff that I don't even want to dabble in, but you know that it's getting wild. And I think we're getting back to the point to where what are people now? Oh yeah, we agree over here. We want to have slaves again. Nigga, I wish you would try to pull that one off. But what's stopping them at this point? If enough of us say yeah, y'all get too comfortable and y'all say yeah, try this nigga if you want to.
I mean, but what laws then do you think are laws that
My
we
boy
all
went
agree
left
on?
field with that shit, though.
For real.
Imagine if they want to have fucking slaves again. Try that
Yeah, because
motherfucker.
like what
you
laws
want to.
are good laws and who determine
Hold
that?
on, bro.
You said what laws are good laws?
Yeah.
What laws are good? I think good laws are the ones that are governing us in a manner to where, where it still has you tapped in with your humanity. Like, don't go smoke that nigga. Like, don't just kill people.
So, because remember the woman who found pictures in her man's phone of videos of her and her man having sex in her phone, and she stabbed him.
She stabbed her man.
So, is that should be a law that she can't stab him?
Hell yeah. I mean, that is a law.
Yeah, that's already in place.
You can't stab nobody and get away with it. You know what I'm
Depending on
saying?
where you at.
You should.
she
It should
found
be a law. It
photos
should
of
be.
him.
It should be a law that. It should be a law that going through somebody else's phone is like a privacy.
A
issue.
misdemeanor?
It's a crime or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, that'll stop motherfuckers.
Give them 3 days in jail for that.
Hell yeah! Every time you get caught going through a motherfucking phone.
But are you a snitch if you tell? Because how they going to find out?
Fucking the rules change now. Everybody changing the rules on that one. Like, hey man, she went through my phone, officer. That's why this happened. You know what I mean?
That's crazy calling the
man.
cops on your girl. 'Cause she
Yeah.
went, hey man,
Hey,
she
man,
at it
She at
again.
it again. She a 5-time offender. Get this bitch 10 years. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine getting strikes from going through a nigga phone. Like,
You know?
damn, yeah.
But it go both ways though. Then the nigga got it too. Like, so it's just like that would probably stop motherfuckers from just doing anything stupid.
Would
know
you,
what I'm
if your girl, let's say your girl do just leave her phone, boom. She sit there, she go handle some business. She totally, it have slipped her mind. She done left her phone
Yeah.
right there. Her phone blowing up, going crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you going to pick it up and look at it?
Nah, me personally, the trust there to the point where it's like, I wouldn't do that. Like, I mean, because I'm not expecting it to be nobody for me. It ain't my phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I don't need it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whoever calling it for you. Now, if it's an emergency, now, if I happen to see it, it's like, oh, this her mom. I could probably ask, hey, she went outside real quick. Like, same vice versa with mine. If it rung and it's somebody you just happen to see who it is, that's like, okay, it's his mama that's blowing them up. Let me
Got
answer.
it.
You know what I'm saying? But you feel me? Like, if my phone blowing up and it's one of the homies, no need to pick it up. One of your homegirls, no need to pick it up. You would get it. Or ain't no reason to look. You feel me? Nigga, whoever it is, they calling for you. It's your phone. So I think the trust got to be there to think like that. When you got them insecurities, then that's when you always searching for the phone. The phone is on your mind all the time. Like, I never even had them type of thoughts. Like, the phone, let me see what's in that motherfucker. Like, I don't give a fuck. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
funny. We was talking about that on the way over, and I told him, like, I'm so at peace with that. Like,
But I'm not even thinking about it.
I don't give a damn. Like, I'll leave my phone if you want to do that.
Yeah,
like,
that's what
I
you want to
would
do.
never
Go
go
ahead.
there.
Yeah,
It
I'm
could
not
be there
going
for
through yours
days.
anyway. Yeah, so,
yeah,
but if that's what you want to do, go ahead. Mine's be sitting right there. Go do what you got to do. You know what I'm
But
saying?
do you think that now, if you already looking for that with intentions, some in your mind, in your psyche, already told you look through his phone to find something incriminating.
Yeah.
You already looking for. You're searching for guilt at that point.
You want it for some reason. At that point, you looking for an intentional reason. Like, I need to know if this is here so I can whatever happened after that. You know what I'm saying?
What's the step after that? You find what you were looking for. I want to find something to say that you're being foul. I find that you're being foul. Now what?
I mean, if they don't leave, then I don't get the whole
What's
reasoning.
the point of all
Yeah.
this hoopla?
Yeah, the
Of
hoopla,
this
yeah.
rigmarole that you putting
Yeah,
us through
yeah,
right
the
now?
malarkey.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah, the real.
Why are we going through this?
Yeah, for
These
real.
shenanigans.
Come
like
on,
this
man.
is
Hell yeah. On the real.
it's
Should you have access to your partner phone?
I mean, I feel like you got access to it if you want to. Like, if
I
you
don't
Said they got a
it.
passcode and you don't know
But
the
I'm saying, why? But I'm saying, what would be so different on my phone that you ain't got? What app I get that you can't get?
It's always snooping though.
Yeah.
The reason of going through your phone
Yeah.
is to
so
snoop.
that's my thing. Like, of course you can have access to it, but my thing would be like, what would it be that you needed mines for that you don't got? Like,
That you couldn't do in
That you
yours.
couldn't do in yours. That would be the only thing. It'd be like, at that point, it's like, if you want it, yeah, all day long, you got access to it. It's right there. Like, you do got access because it's right there. Motherfucker, like, hey, let me make a phone call real quick. Here you go. You know what I'm saying? Let me do this real quick. You know what I'm saying? There you go. You feel me? Like, but anything else, I feel like at that point, like you said, it's just you're trying to find something that you're looking for, something that you want to look for. So at that point, you might as well just ask a motherfucker, like, yo, let me, like, why you sitting right next to him? Fuck sneaking. Turn your phone on right now. Let me go through it real quick while you sitting right here. You know what I mean?
let's
And
do
then
this together.
Let's do this together. At that point, that's how you feel. You might as well do it and give him the chance to be
For
like,
sure.
no, or
We
whatever the
going
fuck he's gonna say.
goddamn
Or you know
expedition
what I mean?
right
Like,
now.
whatever he gonna do, like, yeah, all right, here you go, let's go.
You want to explore?
You
Come
wanna
on,
explore?
Dora.
Come
Get your
on, yeah.
backpack. Get your
Yeah,
map.
But as a man,
and let's go.
if a motherfucker did you that way and then you do it, agree to it, at that point, are you a little upset though? Like, damn, you didn't even trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you a little upset.
I don't like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I even had a story, and I know my wife probably watching. It ain't gonna be nothing too in depth, but it was a story about a situation that we had, right? And I did do something wrong. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't
it's
gonna make
all-
myself seem like I was all hunky dory.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah, I blew it.
Yeah.
We was out, and somebody sent me a particular message, and me being me, I'm oblivious to when people flirt with me sometimes.
Yeah, sometime on the real. I know what
Went
you're
over
talking
my
about.
head.
Yeah.
So somebody
The
said
conversation
something to
still
me.
was regular, yeah.
I'm kind of intrigued. I'm
yeah.
like, what does that mean?
Yeah, yeah.
She's still playing. She say like, oh yeah, you're not following what I'm saying. I'm not.
I'm not, yeah. I'm
What are
lost
you
right
talking
there. Yeah,
about?
talk to me, yeah. What's
Oh
going on?
no, you're not gonna get it. I don't want to get you in trouble. Something along those lines.
Okay,
I'm like,
so it's like, I can't get no trouble. What's going
in
on?
trouble
Whatever,
for
yeah,
what?
Yeah.
okay, we go out. I let it die down. It go out. Me and her, we going out. We having a good time. We had a little spot. We go to the spot every Friday in Hermosa, getting lit.
Yeah,
we
lit.
up
We
here.
we on.
we doing our thing.
Come on.
My boy come. Oh, what's up, man? You want to party? Hell yeah,
Let's
nigga, we
do
about
it.
to party.
Let's do it.
Round of shots. Oh, I could take a couple. It's
Yeah,
Friday.
come
I
on,
can relax.
come
Let's
on.
do this. Shots. I'm like, man, let me get a round of shots. He
Get
ain't
a
gonna
round
come
now,
just
yeah.
get nigga shots.
I got some, too.
I'm gonna get some. All right. My other boy, round of
Come on,
shots.
now we on
oh,
round number
goddamn.
3.
Okay, it's getting
Yeah, we round
it's-
around. Merry-go-round.
It's getting hard to sustain
Yeah, come
myself
on,
at this
yeah.
point. We gotta go to the car, buy some more time for our meter, so we won't get tickets. I go out there, for some reason, my drunk mind is intrigued about what she was talking about.
So now I got to see, like, what the fuck was going on?
Now
Yeah.
I go in my DMs on Instagram because I don't have her number. I FaceTime her.
Yeah.
I'm talking to her, trying to get what it was that she talking about. She clearly sees I'm belligerent at this point.
Yeah,
He's drunk. He
Yeah.
doesn't know what he's doing. So I'm just in there, what you talking about? Like, What you saying? I was just trying to understand. I'm just trying to get what she talking about. I don't even realize I don't walk back to the front of the bar, still on the phone.
Yeah, you still
and I'm
popping
still
it,
talking,
yeah.
and my wife look up.
damn,
She's like,
we
what
got
you doing?
Yeah. Like, hold on.
Wait a minute. She get the phone. Who the hell? You was calling? She tried to call. Old girl don't answer. She don't answer. I'm just like, I'm drunk, so I'm like, I get it, but I don't get it.
Like, yeah, I'm
So
fucked
I'm
up, I'm loaded, so it's like I don't feel the brunt yet.
I'm drunk. I done ruined the whole night. We go home. The next morning, she like, I need to call her and talk to her. I'm like, all right. I get my car washed. Then I'm like, no. Hell no, you don't need to talk to her. I'm your husband, goddammit.
I already said what it was.
I said ain't nothing happened.
Yeah.
I left a message there, and it was what it was. And she like, well, you said it was cool at first, but why you trying to change it now? Is it something that you trying to hide?
Nah.
I do get it, because if I did agree and now I'm trying to change it, it looked like,
crazy,
all right, yeah, nigga, you up to something. But I'm just like, no, it just dawned on me. You should trust me.
Yeah, facts.
Her words shouldn't be bigger than mine.
Yeah.
We went to Houston probably about a month ago. We ended up running into her. She stays in Houston now.
Oh, shit.
So I met her out there in Houston, and she ended up staying out here, but she moved to Houston.
Okay.
We go to an event out there. Lo and behold, she's at that event.
What the fuck?
I'm like, God damn,
What's the
this
odds
about to
type
be
shit? Yeah,
nasty.
what's the odds
This
of
about to
something?
go down. I'm thinking she about to be pissed. We about to get kicked out this party. I just paid $160 plus to get in here. Just bought bottle service, and now we about to have to go home because it's about to get nasty. I'm already drunk and lit again. I gotta stay away from liquor. I'm drunk and lit again at this time. I see her over there. She on her side. We on our side. Somehow I'm over there getting drunk. They in the pool talking to each other. So I look over. I pan over, and I'm like, oh, they cool. Like, okay, what happened? So everything good. Best case scenario, I don't know what the in and outs was. I didn't even remember that happened at that time. I seen it then, but apparently it was a party. Dang. I end up in the pool with them with my shoes on, my wallet in my pocket, my phone in my pocket, my whole outfit in my pocket. I done messed everything up. I'm so drunk.
Damn.
I'm lit. I just walk in the pool. Everything. I wake up the next day. She was like, oh, yeah, I talked to your little friend. I'm like, what you talking about? And she like, oh, girl, that you called on. I'm like, oh, damn. And she like, yeah, everything cool. We wasn't tripping. But she was like, yeah, we got everything settled. Like, you cool now.
Damn.
But I'm mad because I'm like, why did it take for that?
Yeah. We was too low. I didn't even get to see it. But I'm glad it got.
I'm glad that's the best way it turned out.
But
But still, I'm mad at the same token because it took for her to say, yeah, it wasn't none of that.
Yeah, but sometimes the women gotta.
You gotta hear it from a
So,
woman.
Gotti, do you think it's
Let them
double
get it.
standards when it comes to that, though?
Say that, explain what's the double
Yeah.
standard
She was
would
on
be.
the other foot where
He ran into the dude.
when the man engaging with the opposite sex, it's always something.
Yeah.
But for the woman, when
Oh.
she feel like she engaging with a male, it's nothing.
Do they always play it like it's nothing when it's the woman?
Hella
like,
niggas in they DM.
Oh man, he ain't talking about nothing. I never did. Like what? And it's always sound like it's just like the corniest nigga ever.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, he's a cornball. He just keeps hitting me saying bullshit.
Do you
and
think,
like,
is it worse if your girl comment back to the dudes in there?
I mean, look, it's like it's for sure worse for sure. Like if they saying something back, you know what I mean? It's always that as your conscience as a man gonna always feel good if you see a gang of messages with no reply. You know what I'm saying? But like if you see even a couple of them dudes like, yeah, I'm at the gym today, it's like, oh yeah, what you working on? You know what I'm saying? Oh man, you know, tries and buys. Oh yeah, them buys says I already know them gonna be looking right. You should get the sense of shit like that. You gonna be there fucking like, wait. The fuck, and then all she doing like, man, I'm just talking about some gym shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, like, he, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you feel me? Like, yeah, the tries and bars, I'm thinking we talking about some, he like, nigga, fuck all that.
Why you even entertaining
Yeah, why you
it?
even entertaining it?
You don't go to the gym? What the hell? You don't know what a try and a buy is?
Looking like nothing. Look at fuck how much he work out. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, they gonna never look right. You know what I'm saying? But like, I think, yeah, so that's the double
But why
standard.
do they get away with the double standards?
Because
the man ain't gonna fuss and
Oh,
fight
that nigga
with the
feeling
woman.
now.
No,
Yeah,
I'm just giving more context to it. Because they gonna do how Craig just did. But the man ain't finna hassle the woman about what she do. Even if you know what she doing is not.
Nah, a
it's
man
in
will
line
hassle
with-
a woman though. I won't say we won't. But
Majority times
most
they're
men,
not.
most of the time, we don't do the hassling. We kind of like in this, like unless it depends, two different type of niggas. Like it's the nigga who just gonna bounce. Like, oh, chick, you doing too much. I'm good. They don't
Yeah,
even give him
you
a
out of
chance
control.
to. They don't even give him a chance to like explain. So nigga been waiting on this. He been waiting on this moment all year. So that first fuck up, oh man, he knocking down 10 of them things. You don't know he couldn't wait. He holding up to.
That nigga got bench players.
He got everything ready. Like, yeah, bitch, you was replying back. I ain't coming home tonight. You know, he couldn't wait. You know, you already know how niggas do. You know what I'm saying? saying? We've been waiting on our moment all year. We've been getting cussed out that one time, nigga, that you ride that bitch to the sunset. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, but then you got the dudes, though, who, like you say, that's just going to believe, like you say, like how you asked her. That's going to be like, all right, if you said that for sure, man, don't let that happen again. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever, man, block the nigga or whatever your question, your little thing that you need her to do for your own, you know, security. Like, man, we'll block him then. Or, nigga, I'm about to hit him. Like, hey, stop hitting my bitch. You know, with different niggas. But it's like, you going to still be like, I'm sticking with you. Whatever, you not going to fuck with it again. You going to do it like a girl. She going to still hold on to that shit for so long, keep bringing it up. She wants you to block the bitch, wants you to lose all contact. Don't ever say nothing to him ever again.
Don't see him in person.
Don't see him in person no more. Don't ever be in the same city they in, the same establishments. Don't ever say words that rhyme with their name. You know what I'm saying? Anything like that. You feel me? Don't support nothing they got going on that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You feel me? Actually, could have been making your favorite tacos. It's like, don't ever eat them tacos again. You know what I'm saying?
Tacos,
don't eat tacos, period. You know what I'm saying? But nah, she worked for Taco Bell. Like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it turns into that. With the women, I think dudes, like, kind of don't go to that extreme a lot of times. It's kind of like, all right, man, like I told you, just don't fuck with the nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And they kind of, like you say, believe a little bit. So I just think the difference is our makeup as men, we more logical. Like a woman can literally tell us something like, you know, that is logical. That nigga probably did hit you up. You was saying this, and that's what it really was. So we'll give you the benefit of the doubt. They more off feelings and emotion. Yeah. So no matter if the logic makes sense, they feeling is still like, man, fuck that, man. Even though she just hit you up to ask you, can she get some EFG? You think that bitch look good. You own her ass. You know she own you too. I know when somebody wants you, it's like, wait, hold on, nigga. I really was selling 2/8 to the bitch. You know what I'm saying? That was it, nigga. That's what the text message was about, nigga. Like, come outside and do all that.
Do that only happen when is that occurrence only with a woman of a certain stature? Like, let's say if she happens to be like a 7.5 and up, do you only get that? Because if it's a bugaboo or like a 300-pound sumo wrestler, I ain't getting that same energy.
She let anything
She
slide.
can let me talk to the fat girl. Like, she be like, oh, I'll suck your dick. Yeah. And she like, oh, what you referring to as your dick? Is it like suckers you selling or something? Yeah. Like, no,
like
it's my dick.
If the bitch don't look good, and you see messages like, she talking about sucking dick, you like, yeah, come on, man, give me some of that fat, sloppy, ugly ass head. You know what I'm saying? She'd probably be like, yo, you just
y'all
nasty.
Be playing too much.
Yeah, you really disgusting. You let that fat bitch look at you, whatever, boy, you crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'll just play with that fat ass bitch. I'll never get my head going around. I just play with her because she bored. I already know. But the bad bitch, you like, man, come through, man. You know what I mean? Give a nigga some of that sloppy little sexy head. Oh, it's over with. Yeah, won't you be whatever the rest of your life? No, you know what I'm saying?
With the bad bro, she could be an insurance agent. Yeah. You're looking for a policy on her card.
Come on.
Like, I'm just trying to get you full coverage. Oh, full coverage of what? Yeah. You want to be fully covered on her?
Yeah,
like, what?
Yeah.
That's clear. Look, you don't see the VIN number to the
women
car?
Women always, like, you know, so that's when you know, like, because they always going to judge off how the other chick look. That's just natural.
That's
you know what I'm
saying?
saying?
I don't feel that way. Even if I think a nigga is like, oh, yeah, he a handsome guy, or like, even though, because you can.
I think what niggas judge off of, and this is money. If we being honest, is that, So if you know your chick dealing with a nigga and he in a different bracket of money, and your mind subconsciously is like, damn. You know what I'm saying? As a man, like, you got to be honest. That's like a nigga come home and she fucking with Drake all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, I think I'm a realer nigga and I got all this shit, but like at the end of the day, he can give her $100,000 monthly allowance. Like, you feel me? Diddy doing that for Young Miami. They say he giving him $250,000 a month. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? So imagine you trying to. So imagine you her ex dude, and then she like, yo, I'm fucking with Diddy now. It's like, nigga, what you gonna tell her? Like, what can you do? That
do
it's like nothing.
That.
It's like you damn near like, damn, I know it's over. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
I can't double back on that.
Ask that nigga, can he give you 300, shoot me 50, and I ain't tripping no more. Like, I ain't gonna be showing up to your house with the gun trying to start nothing. Just tell cuz shoot me a little 50, and I'm out your way. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about it. Chris Rock says if you're a woman, a child, or a dog, you're loved unconditionally. As a man, you're only loved under condition that you provide something.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact. They love women unconditionally. Like, we unconditionally love our women, right, wrong, or indifferent. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, animals and all that too. People be loving them for life.
Hell out of dogs.
You know what I'm saying? But like a man, like you say, it be conditional. It's only if you can be the man they want you to be and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? The way that they dreamed you up. Women have dreams of how you supposed to be. Like, it's the man, like, before they even met you. And then once they get with you, they still got the plan of the man. And then once you being the man you want to be, it's like, oh, man, hell no. You know what I'm saying? Like, they already got their preconceived notions. Like from kids when they play with Barbie dolls and Kens, and they already known for making things the way they wanted, playing dress up
that was
shit
good,
like that.
You
get what I'm saying? We as men, we always kind of like, man, we learn to love you for what you got, what you are. Like who you are, not what you got, but I'm saying like who you are as a person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what. That's why you'll see a lot of times niggas, you be like, man, he fucking her. She don't even look as good as this chick or look as good as this other chick he could be getting, but it's like, nigga, it's something about her that he really intrigued about, and he really down for her, and he really want to hold her down. He really want to be solid with her because it's not always about the look. It's not always about the ass and the titties and what kind of job she got, what kind of car she drive. It's the makeup of her, like the woman who she is.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, now I really fuck with her. Like, I think she got my back. A nigga changed his whole life for a bitch. He feel like just got his back. You know what I'm saying? Because like you say, we don't get that love, so we be looking for that unconditional. I got your back no matter what. Give a fuck what you do, I'm rocking with you, man. I don't give a fuck if you go to jail today, got life, sticking with you. I don't give a fuck if you get shot and you can't walk no more, sticking with you. I don't give a fuck if you get motherfucking whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck what happened. Whatever I find out some shit about you that I ain't agreeing with, I'm still gonna figure out a way to work with you. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's what we be searching for. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas are usually like that because we taught to be like that. Like, you know what? Like, no matter what, man, I gotta rock with her. You know what I'm saying? I can't turn because we like that with our own partners. We taught up in that sense of like an army, like, man, no man left behind. So it's like, man, if something ain't right with my chick, you know what I'm saying? The chick that I'm loving on, man, I'ma still try to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Try to make this shit happen. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's even hard to add on anything to what you said because you touched bases on damn near everything that needed to be touched on. But
appreciate it.
Again, I actually said this to the women that were at the studio session when we did the live at the session. I asked them that. I said, what happens if you're unhappy in a relationship? What happens ultimately? And they said, I leave. I said, you know what happens if a man is unhappy? I'll stay.
Yeah, facts.
Unhappy. Still making you as happy as I can.
And I'ma still be there.
But I just feel like it'll get better one day.
It'll get better one day.
And I just become a shell of myself because my whole goal in this relationship is to make you happy and to put you first.
Yep.
Soon as you guys get an inkling of like, oh, this not for me no more, you out the door.
Out the door.
Let this nigga lose his job. I'll probably be around the first 3 months.
Yeah.
But it's like, nigga, that unemployment ain't hitting like
hitting,
that.
man. Where the job
that
at?
100
Come on.
year was.
Come on.
What you doing?
What you doing?
And when you cannot provide that thing, it's another person that is willing to provide that.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, I know a lot of people don't like to admit that you love men on conditions.
Yeah.
Even the grandfathers. We don't ever be like, oh, we about to go to grandpa's house. If both of them are still alive,
Grandma's
house.
Grandma's house. That's the house.
Yeah, we go.
Even if they both live together, we still call it grandma's house. You know
It's
what I'm saying?
always grandma's house.
Yeah, for real. That's
and
what it
nobody
is.
care about grandpa as much.
Yeah.
Like right now, my wife, her grandpa is really like just like he don't like to be bothered with. But when her grandmother was still living, God rest her soul, we went over there probably like 3-4 times a week.
Yeah.
Cause she wanted to see her grandma.
Mm-hmm.
We probably go see her grandpa like once every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like because
It's just a different
it's not
bond.
the same
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
and it's just to express this sentiment because I know I don't want to make it seem like,
Yeah.
oh, she don't care about her
Yeah, no,
grandpa.
definitely, we know
but
that,
we just
yeah.
think the men are okay. Like,
like,
oh,
they got it, he got it.
sustaining
Yeah, he
himself.
good, he straight.
He by himself. He not
Come
with his
on.
wife no
Yeah,
more. Even
yeah.
though he put on this facade, he
Yeah,
by himself.
He by himself. Come on.
Give him that love because like he just gonna sit there and put it on the bravado.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm tough.
Yeah.
He not.
Yeah, for real. And that's one thing with women that I do think that they do a lot of is just expect like, oh, he got it. You know what I'm saying? And because we are taught to that, like, we have all type of thoughts, man, in our mind. Like, niggas, I'm talking about, like I was just asking Avo earlier, man, about the ruin your hour thing, about doing that again for people, just that mental health checking, because we go through so much, especially dudes in our positions, you know what I'm saying? We go through times when we like depressed, when we sad, you know what I mean? Where we fucked up, where you can have money and still be like, bro, like, nigga, it don't matter
Yeah, I
because
don't
you
give a damn
you
about
making
that.
your money, you doing all your thing, you providing for your kid, but you still like, man, is it the end all this? All I'm gonna have right here is this? Like, nigga, I know what I mean? Like, damn, I still want to go to NFL. Is that over for me? You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, man. Like, am I ever gonna get to do this or do that? And
That's
go to this
real.
place, go to that place. If I do go, like, you know what I mean? Is my people straight? Like, we always known to try to take care of everything and try to think of stuff, and people just like, yo, he got it, he good, because we ain't gonna even really tell people with our problem, because we the type, once you start telling people your shit, it fucked up. And then, like you say, life and death also being on the tongue. So men learn early to try to just speak good no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter how bad you're doing, you don't want to get to like bringing it out loud, because it just get worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? Nah, I'm straight, bro. Everything good. Life straight. Everything going my way. You know what I'm saying? And you learn that, and we tend to learn to do that. So everybody kind of, like you say, they
So
straight.
do men set ourselves up by taking on that position, like I gotta do everything and I gotta be everything, without really expressing and really trying to get the help we need with our partners? Do you set yourself up to be in that condition though?
I mean, I feel like the condition is already set up for us. It's
I
like you
think
can't even change it.
We're bred to be that.
Yeah, we can't even change it.
Yeah, it's what's put in your makeup. As even when you
Because
think
if we
about
be
it,
too emotional, not to cut you off, now we got, not like that, we got 2 women in the household now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No? You feel me?
Yeah.
Like now it's too much emotion in this motherfucker.
Too much estrogen.
I need my feelings and like
Yeah.
I can't even fuck all that. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I figure my shit out while I'm playing the game. When I roll with the homies,
Yeah.
nigga, I think about it and nigga fucking and keep rolling. Like I gotta worry about yours. So like yeah, man, you know not to cut your statement off though.
But you don't see. You wouldn't know this because you don't have daughters.
Yeah.
But what do we what do we tell our boys to do? Be strong.
Be strong, yeah.
Be a provider. Go get a job. Take care of your family. What you tell your daughter? Go make sure this man giving you the world. Make sure he gives you everything. Make sure you don't get without nothing. Whatever you desire, make sure that husband, if he's not giving you that, he's not good enough for you.
Yeah.
We made these women out here right now that's saying like, I'm not going to lower my standards because I do treat my daughter, but I tell her to also go out there and get your own.
Real shit.
You only get a man because you want one,
Real talk.
not because you need one.
Real talk.
But our generation, it was taught that it was a necessity to get a good man,
Real shit.
well-established man that's on top of his stuff, that's going to take care of you. So I can't even be mad at like certain women and they come up with that belief system and that's written up in their moral code because it's like, I've been taught this. So even when you taught that, I think that you can do some fighting back, but we are kind of locked in the essence of who we are unless we deal with that mentally.
That's real, man. That's real.
One of the
man.
comments say, so you saying that we as men create the monster?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
My nigga.
And
Yeah.
then we feed it.
And then we feed it, man.
As we still continue to put them over us because we said our happiness comes second to theirs. So you just keep giving the monster the bigger burger. You will eat the crumbs.
But
that
even
fall
not
off
only
the
do
table.
we create it though, like we gotta be honest, even the women, like a real woman ain't gonna even want no nigga that's tapped into his emotion on that level, like complaining about that shit. It's gonna be
Yeah.
like, oh man, she gonna get on her phone with her people like, man, this old bitch ass nigga crying talking about he got mental health issues.
They gonna be
Talking
like,
about
get out
he
that house.
He
Yeah.
depressed. Like, nigga, how you depressed then, nigga? I'm the one depressed. Bitch, you ain't been coming home at night. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I told you I ain't been coming home because I'm fucking depressed in my mind. You can't even tell them that because now you sound like you a fucking psycho
Yeah.
or some shit. You feel me? Like, they gonna think a nigga crazy. Like, yeah, like, oh, man, shut up. Like, telling them, it's like, so it's like, fuck it then. I just deal with it.
Do you think that's just our culture? Do you just think that that's the African American race, like
I mean,
black
it's,
people?
It's big on us, but that's everywhere, man. Spanish going through that, man. White people going through that, man. Every race, man, going through that.
I think that our
going through
culture really, they think that you can deal with everything with just like, especially when I was growing up, everything with the kid being hard-headed and the nigga just need a whooping or tell him to sit
Yeah,
down.
right there.
We thought that was everything. Like, no, literally, I'm schizophrenic. Like, I hear other voices in my head. Not me, but yeah.
But even like you said, to change it back to just one more thing that you said about the daughters and the sons, like that's the makeup. Like I say, we all made it like that. From even women, they talk like that. If they raising their kid, we raising our kids. Let your little boy get to playing or something, and he fall. Like somebody go, like even you or even the wife gonna be like, man, no, he okay, he a boy. He
Yeah,
got
get
that.
up.
Like no matter what, get up. Now, little girl, you gonna run over
Go
there,
pick her up.
man. Baby, stay clean. What are you doing? Don't mess your stress up. Your shoes.
Yeah.
Clean her up. Sit her back down with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Now,
that's toxic
You know,
right
you know
there.
already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like nigga, you supposed to be up here, and we gonna make sure something happen to you, the little boy. Man, don't pick him up. He a little boy. He gonna be all right. Like somebody go reach to help him. It's like a motherfucker grab him. Like
Yeah.
Don't put my son up. Like he gonna let him be all right. Get up. He crying some more shit.
I'm glad you
feel me?
actually
Like, we
brought
do
that point up because that's really big for us to as men to allow our young men to tap into their emotional side because that's when that's suppressed. You become like a missile that would just implode.
Yeah.
I was very angry growing up because I didn't have an outlet for that type of emotion.
Yeah.
But thank God for my wife's aunt. Her name is Val.
Yeah.
And she showed me a video. She was like, Craig, I want you to watch this. And I think my oldest son was probably 4 at the time. Youngest was 2. And no, he's 1. She's like, look at this. I looked at the video, and it was a guy that expressed that same thing. Allow your boys to cry. It's a regular emotion.
Yeah.
Men feel it too.
Yeah.
Just let them be in tune with that.
Yeah.
Okay, you can probably let them know like it's not something you express in front of everybody and don't do it all the time, but get that
Yeah,
out.
straight
So
up.
my oldest son, he's a little bit more sensitive than
The other one.
the other
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
but that's because I allowed him that
yeah,
virtue.
early,
like,
yeah,
go
yeah.
ahead, bro. Like,
It's
if you feel
good.
that,
That's
let
real,
that
though.
out.
But that's dope that you said that as a parent because a lot of times it just goes back to that. We are taught to be like, nah, no, don't. You know what I'm saying? We almost embarrassed. Like,
Yeah.
well, man, crying. Like, but like you said, like being tapped in with that could save a motherfucker life. You know what I'm saying? Because the day he snap and you not there, he do something that he ain't never done before because he ain't never been able to just be like, you know what, I am upset. Now I noticed it. Let me slide off. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you just get to that feeling like that's what we was. Like you
Blackouts.
that blackout, like I ain't never been allowed to cry. I don't know, something got me so mad. I want to cry, but I can't cry. So what else can I do?
It's just
You
anger.
know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like I got to do something. You feel me? So yeah, man. That's dope that you do that, man. Salute to your youngins, man.
Speaking of that, it's cruise season on their podcast. They was talking about once you're
Okay.
an adult, your upbringing can no longer be used as an excuse.
Once you're an adult, your upbringing can no longer be
love
used
that.
as an excuse.
I love that.
I
And
like that.
I did kind of stumble across saying something like that, like very similar to that, because and I don't even want to bring my wife up no more. I ain't gonna do that because she's gonna kill me when I get to the house. But I think that we do have to be careful of that, because I could say I grew up in a rough neighborhood. I grew up where from the ages of 14 to 18, I saw 6 of my close partners die. Most of the people I grew up with, they from a neighborhood now. If they not banging the gang that we grew up in, they banging a family turf. They all tatted up. They out here hustlers, scammers. I'm the complete opposite. I've never been to jail. I've been working since I've been 18. I was married since I was 22. I've been with my wife for the longest. I've never stepped out on her. That's nothing I was taught growing up.
Yeah.
But it could be your excuse, or it could be your motivation.
That's a fact.
And what that showed me is like, I can't be that.
Yeah.
I grew up 4 aunties and my mom, no uncles. I seen them never really in a stable relationship, like always in and out throughout. And I said, that can't be me. That can't be my broken household.
Yeah.
So I actually used that motivation to be the exact opposite. So I turned a left
That's
instead
dope.
of keeping that circle going.
Nah, that's dope right there. I gotta commend you on that actually, because a lot of people fall by the wayside of the peer pressure or what their friends are doing and what the people around them are doing, to, like you say, to go the total opposite and be like, nah, I'm gonna do something different. Gotta commend you on that, because it's the easiest way to follow the crowd.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's so easy to be like, all right, man, I ain't gonna get married because none of my partners is getting married. And I'm gonna bang because all my partners banging. Like, it's so easy to do that. The fact that you went opposite way of that and still was able to be the man you want to be. You don't know who you are. You know what I'm saying? You still got the same partner, still
Exactly.
get the same love, still get all that. I think people always got that misconstrued growing up. Like, if they your boys, they're going to be your boys no matter what you do. You know
They
what I'm saying?
respect
They
you
gonna
even
respect
more.
you even more that you did it that way. You still your partner. You know what I mean? You still the same. But, you know, that's just dope that you even shared that.
Because like you said, I'm still the essence of who I am, but now we got to go on an uncharted path.
Yeah.
Where everybody go, that road is easy because like
That's
you said, I can see that already.
see that already.
Now I got to go in the woods and I got to lay this pavement to make this other road so people know it's another option too.
That's a
And I
fact.
think that we can do that even later in life. You know, it always doesn't mean that you got to do it right then and there, but it is a pet peeve of mine for somebody to say, you know, I grew up like that. That's why I still do this.
Oh, man.
But you were 4 when you first started doing
and
that.
that's what I say is like, so to go back to that just specifically, that's a good thing, because I think a lot of people do use that, because it's like, but then again, it's like if you haven't grown up, you know what I'm saying, then it's hard to say you can't use that, because
Sure.
some people is still the way they was when they was kids at this grown age, you know what I'm saying?
Age doesn't determine growth to me.
It don't.
I think experience does.
Experience,
When
yeah.
you go through stuff, that's what makes you change.
Go to different places in the world. Some people never been on an airplane. Some people never left their
Yeah.
city. Some people never left their state. Some people never left their hood. You know what I'm saying? They only go within them same confines of their neighborhood forever. You know what I'm saying?
So that's why you stuck.
Yeah, the first time they go to fucking, they live in Compton. The first time they go to San Bernardino or some motherfucker acting like motherfucker done went on a field trip to New Mexico.
Yeah, for
You know what
real.
I'm saying? Like, yo, man, we was in San Bernardino all weekend. Like, bro, we went an hour up the road, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't
But
hard to
that
do
is, it's like you free, but you in a prison.
But yeah.
Because like you said, I know nothing outside of this, like the
Yeah,
city limits.
Exactly, for real. And there's a lot of people like that for a long time. So it's like, you know, they haven't grown, but the people, like you say, who shouldn't be able to use it is people who have grown and have experience, and you still now you know better. That's basically saying if you knew better, you would do better. Once you know
Yeah.
better and you still like, nah, man, like, man, I can't do it, man, because you know how I grew up. Like, bro, you don't do that no more, man. You go to work every day, man, take care of your kids and all that shit, bro. Like, what are you talking about? How you grew
Yeah.
up? You ain't grew up doing none of this shit. You talking about that don't got nothing to do with what you got going on right now. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But no, I was just tripping because you know how I grew up, though. Like, bro, like, you ain't got to keep trying to prove it. I hate them type of peoples, man. Like, you would go, it'd be like this, especially when you go out of state a lot, man. You will run into them cats that'll be from where you from. Like, let's say they from the California, they from Compton, West LA, Long Beach, but they living in wherever they say you visiting fucking I don't give a fuck what city, state you in, Florida or some shit
Yeah.
somewhere. And they been living out there for a long time. But when you go out there now, they trying their hardest
They bring it
to
back
still
out.
be like, bro, what the fuck? I know you don't wear Chucks and Dickies every day out here, are you? Because we not even wearing that back there no more.
Nigga trying to relate
like,
back
yeah,
with
you trying to
you.
throw this shit
Yeah.
on, the Chucks and the Dickies, the hard ass LA hat. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, you ain't gotta bang this fucking Ice Cube the whole trip.
Nigga dressed like Dom
I'm listening
Kennedy.
to Lil Baby too, bro. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, like I'm off this shit, man. Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? But that's what it be. A lot of times, motherfuckers be trying to hold on to where they from so cold. It's the same way, vice versa. It's like, bro, like, man, you can elevate from that and still
sure.
have them roots in you, but you don't have to sit there and act like this is your everyday thing, and that's not what you own no more. Your life done changed for the better most times.
I literally get made fun of my vocabulary.
Yeah.
I'll speak to somebody and I'll say a word they never said. They be like, nigga, you not at work. What? This is
It's
the way
how I
I
am,
talk
period.
on a regular basis. But
It's how I am, period.
it's crazy the fact that, like you said, you will elevate and then they like, oh man, he too smart for us now.
Yeah, like,
he big dog now,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, like, oh,
he using 7-letter
yeah,
words,
yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
He's articulate.
On
He's
the real, yeah.
he using this new vernacular.
Come
like,
on, man. I never like that type of shit right there. You know what I'm saying? That whole, like, when something is going good with you or something, and people see you, and it's always they got those little subtle, like, even if it ain't like intent of being like
It's not malicious?
malicious, but it's
Yeah.
still like, bro, you ain't got to do that. You know what I'm saying? When you see a motherfucker, he got a new job or he working doing something little, like, baller. You know what I'm saying? Money.
that, a new whip?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
shoot,
I
a
done
Acura?
pulled over here in this shit for 6 months straight. Every time you seen it, you talking about, when you get this? Like, bro, shut the fuck up, man. I got this shit the last time you seen it. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
the J's came out last week?
Yeah,
oh,
like, on the
I see
real,
you.
yeah.
I see you.
Man, I was gonna get them, but I can't even. I guess you could. You know what I'm saying? You could have bought them, but you didn't. You just didn't. You know what I'm saying? So I think they do those type of things. You know what I'm saying? In this culture, a lot of times.
Yeah.
To like, like to kind of remind you, like, you know what I mean, like a little bit, and that's why people kind of be stuck in that realm of like, oh man, like, you know what I mean, like I don't want to leave my roots because now I'm getting frowned upon or I'm getting looked upon, but you can't use that, man. Like
Yeah.
you said, man, you got to be able to like grow with it and do what you want to do. Like that's the biggest misconception that we always go with is like not wanting to lead the hood or you know what I'm saying. Like not, you're not a real nigga if you ain't in touch with where you from no
Yeah.
more and all that. Like I think that's true to an extent. You always should be in touch and have love for your folks and be able to tap back in and still be able to go back and do what you're supposed to do. But you're not supposed to be somebody that feel like that's all you got.
Yeah, not at all.
Like that, like it's the world's so big. It's so much other stuff you're supposed to be doing. Like that, you're doing yourself a disservice, your kids, your family a disservice. If that's all you aspiring to make feel good, it's like, oh man, I still gotta go to the old neighborhood and just make sure everybody know a nigga still can pull up. Like,
Yeah.
nah, nigga, you should be showing them that they could pull up to where you at in these different spots and
Look at
bringing
this
them
house.
out.
Yeah.
Like, that's the goal. You feel what I'm saying? So I think when people get to that point in their life, it should be way easier for them. You know what I'm saying?
That's real talk, though. The tug of the hood is crazy. But yeah, let's pull them out opposed to letting
Yeah,
them
to
pull
put
us
us
back
in.
in.
Come on.
Yeah, I like that.
Times.
So what's popping in the West Coast? I guess that's the next topic.
Yeah, what's going on in the West Coast? What's
Shoot, the
going
West
on?
Coast was running the world this last
We got
week, man.
Calabasas sisters popping.
Calabasas Sis. That's the name of the song?
That's
Name of
out
the song
of
is
Run
what?
the bands up.
Run them bands up, run them bands up. Run them bands up, run them bands
But
up.
the Calabasas sisters in the music video.
Okay, Tiger and YG. They dressed up like, who was them? Lil Kim and Kim Kardashian? Not like that, but they would look like somebody. But like, all right, when we first seen the snippet, I seen they get a lot of backlash. Like all these niggas dressing up like women, they on some gang shit, he doing on some weirdo shit. Soul ain't song, here they go, man.
Yeah.
Goddamn, man. Yeah, first it start off like this, next thing you know, wearing butt plugs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you already know all the comments was like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? The world is over. You know what I'm saying? On the real, like, you feel me? Judgment day is upon us. You know what I mean? Like, you feel me? Niggas start reading Revelations. You know what I mean? As soon as they seen that shit, you hear me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think, rightfully so, because you thinking of YG against the rapper, Tiger, you know what I mean, West Coast. So you kind of like, what the fuck? But I think after seeing the video and seeing the concept, you understand it. Like, you know what I mean? There was some, bank robbery type scene where they dressing up and women and doing all this shit. It's movies like that. It's different shit like that that happens in movies and music videos. Now, if a nigga dressing like this outside of work, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the problem, homie. You know what I'm saying? You just doing this all day. You walking through the mall trying to hide from motherfuckers. But for your job, they paying you. This is the scene. This is what it is. Yeah, you probably could have hired 2 chicks to do that and do it all that. You could have did that. As a man, you definitely got the right to do that. You know what I mean? So I'm saying, would you, if you was a rapper, and I answer it as myself being a rapper, would you be like, all right, for the money, man, we pay you just to check this the video. We want you to dress up, rob some banks, dress like a woman. You know what I mean? And this is part of the scene. Could you see yourself doing that?
Honestly, I think to that magnitude, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Because I think that was like full makeup, the wig, the way he was throwing the wig back, it's just like, and then Tiger checking his makeup, like making sure his lips still popping.
too much.
I'm like, you out of control, big
Too
dog.
much. Just like you
And-
wanted to know what this looked like.
and it's like, instead of a woman, why I couldn't be like, I could have been a Jabberwocky or something. Like,
somebody else. Why
it's
we
a
couldn't-
multitude of masks that we could have used.
Why we couldn't just run the bands up
And
like Freddy Krueger or
I
something?
think ultimately it kind of like ushers in, like, okay, if we could have got him in that, like next time, let's see if you want to do a dress scene. And it's like, I think people always try, I don't even want to open up the door to where you're thinking that that's okay.
Yeah, the demasculation of these men.
It's the one, and I know how a lot of people like, they just want to put black men in Hollywood in dresses. Like, I'm not that nigga.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think that even with my wife, I tell her I got a few lines you can't cross.
Yeah.
Don't play with me about no homosexual activity.
Yeah, that's a
I
fact.
don't joke like that. I don't play like that. It's just not, it's not my thing.
Yeah, facts.
Don't do that with me. We can play about a lot of other stuff. Don't
shit.
play about
Real
that.
talk.
So I wouldn't even want to open up that door. So I'll probably have to decline that.
Now, see, me, I'm looking at it on two different types of things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get what they was doing, you know what I'm saying, for the video, so I understand it. But I'm also looking at it like the concept of the song, like running them bands up. Now, in the streets, like, anything goes, you know what I'm saying? So if a motherfucker had $1 million lick right now, I'm talking about take the rapping out of it. Motherfucker had $1 million lick in the streets and we had to dress up like women to pass on it to get away, are we doing that?
Yeah.
This is $1 million lick. We trying to get out the hood real quick. Like, nigga, we got to wear this to
life
rob the
changing.
bank. They going to think we some white girls. By the time we get in the car, we take this off and we some regular black dudes
Yeah.
and we make it back to our destination with the money, then it's all day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
that's
that's not
crazy,
no
though.
gay activity.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
outsmarting y'all.
That's a
so in
fact.
a sense, it's like, that's what they doing. It's entertainment, right? You finna give me, no telling how much they got paid for the video, how much they got paid for the record, da-da-da-da-da. Just to, oh, you want me to do this real quick, do a little robbery scene, man, huh, give me that. You know what I mean? Whatever I'm doing. So I'm looking at it from them being businessmen at that time. I can't
feel
really
that.
tell somebody how to get their bag. And like you said, if it wasn't no gay shit, now they had them niggas kissing men, rubbing each other ass, popping ass, doing some weirdo shit. And like, bro, nah, I'm
Yeah.
never, y'all shouldn't, it's not that fucking serious. But to like, you doing some gangster shit just real quick to get your video across the point of your
sure.
video, I can understand why you did it. Like, y'all, you're not losing no masculine points for
Yeah,
me
not at all.
on some like, because it's just a video. It's just like an actor doing it with white chicks. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it was a funny video. Now they had to do some gay weird shit in some of them scenes, so I didn't fuck with it as far as like that part of it. But the movie side of it, just the artistic side, like I get it. It was some funny
And
shit.
I've seen it a few times. Yeah.
And I watched it again because you
Yeah.
understood the plot of it. Like I get what y'all
That's
was doing.
true.
You know what I'm saying?
Big Mama House.
Yeah, Big Mama's house. You know what I'm saying?
Even Nutty Professor.
Nutty Professors,
Yeah.
all those little moments and times we like, okay, I see what it was. As long as they didn't have them doing nothing that was like to me, like, you feel what I'm saying, that was like over the edge, then I can understand it. Like, bro, this is entertainment
That's
for
real
some of
talk.
these people. You know what I mean?
That's real.
You know what I mean? I think sometimes we get over the edge of trying to make everything too pause, too fruity,
Yeah.
too everything. Like, look, man, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, like, we talking about Halloween here. We done seen people on Halloween that'll just have a female mask on, just some weird ass shit, just like playing games, whatever the fuck they doing. It is what it is in that sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like me personally, like I said, I wouldn't probably do it for myself because I feel like I've just got my own image of how I like to portray myself in music videos.
Exactly.
And things of that nature, how I like to portray myself for just myself, period, my own personal image. But I don't take away nothing from them just on some
Exactly.
like, because once you see the video, it's not doing what they doing. But like that initial scene, being fair, that was crazy. They sitting in the car, wiping their hair, doing all this. It's like, y'all could have just waited till the video came, but I get it. You built anticipation. 'Cause
Yeah.
now we all wanted to see.
What the hell is that?
the
What was
hell
y'all
is that?
doing?
So it's like marketing and all this shit. These dudes at a certain level where they got a whole marketing team, marketing plan behind some of this shit. As artists, you should have a standard though. Like, so if there was something they wasn't comfortable with, I feel like don't do it just
Yeah.
for the money. If you ain't comfortable with it, don't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If it's crossing your
If it's
line.
crossing your line, like you said earlier, you got a line. If it's crossing it, then don't do it.
Yeah.
Now you a cornball because now you just now the money. Now nigga can make you put on a dress, lipstick, do some gay shit because the money moves you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no moral compass. This was crossing your line. You know what I'm saying?
And and no shot at them, YG, my nigga, like for sure, like personally, like that's my boy, him and
Yeah.
Tiger, and it's not like they hurting for something that they had to go do this
that's
and
what I'm
make
saying.
this
They not
move.
hurting at all.
Like they always make hits when they get together. So
Yeah, they
you know,
not hurting at all.
Y'all do your thing, no shot, no slight to
yeah,
y'all.
we ain't
They don't
slighting.
take
We,
nothing
we,
away
we,
from
we
y'all.
ain't slighting. Yeah, we ain't slighting y'all as no businessman, as no artist, and none of that. You know what I'm saying? We just saying like us personally, that wouldn't have been nothing we would have did up there. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, like, nah, I'm good, man. Let the two real girls
Yeah.
rob the bank, and I'm gonna be the dude that sitting in the
Yeah,
car.
I'm gonna be the driver,
I'm gonna
like,
be the
yeah.
driver. You know what I'm saying? I'll do that scene, and like the video still could be just as dope or whatnot. You know what I mean? So you feel me? But that's just me personally.
This is kind of off the docket, but I did see this, and it kind of riled me up earlier. And I want to get your opinion on this. I seen you in the spaces earlier.
Yeah.
The listeners is like some of the stuff
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
going
yeah.
on. And the question
Caught
was,
me in them damn spaces.
the question was posed, are there any famous fans? Could you think of any fan that's famous?
In battle rap.
In battle rap, or let's say in general, if you can't come
I
across one
mean,
in battle
Clipper
rap.
Darrell's kind of famous to like LA culture. You know what
Uh-huh.
I mean? He's a fan of the Clippers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He's a
E40 has even became famous as a
But they
fan.
was already
Even
famous,
though
though.
I get that, but even like Jack Nicholson, if we talk
Yeah.
about Spike Lee, like as fans, they're famous as well. Billy Crystal.
But I'm talking about if we just talking about people that we didn't know beforehand, like they didn't have no kind of fame.
But you are right. It is people that like it's a dude in Philly that dress up, that big fat black dude that you see at every game. So it is. I think
Those
fans
kinda
can.
dudes. Now in battle rap, not so much for me.
What would you consider famous? Because I think it is some fans that because the spaces became a thing, they've got a hell of a lot of notoriety.
Yeah, I don't think they famous though. I just think they are like now you could just recognize them
They're
other than other
known.
fans. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you're still a fan, but okay, now we see you like, oh, that's such and such. You
Does
know what I'm
that-
saying?
If they get extra access.
Me personally, the fucked up thing is I don't be remembering motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfucker be talking like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Who that? And motherfucker tell me like, oh, that's the territorial genius. Like, oh shit, territorial genius. What up, boy?
Is,
you know
it,
what I'm saying?
is it counted as fame or a level of celebrity if they're getting different access than a normal fan would? Because I can say some of these people from the spaces, I've seen that they've talked directly to some of the battle rappers. They've been put on their stage as speakers. They've been on stage at events. Like I've seen a lot of this stuff. Like it wasn't happening until
Yeah.
you were on the spaces. So, like, are you just
I mean,
elevated as a
I mean,
fan?
yeah, you still a fan. It's just, I guess, yeah, like now you a fan that's on stage.
Are bloggers famous fans?
Like, you
That's a
feel
good
me?
question.
Are bloggers famous fans?
Are
they
bloggers
media?
famous fans?
Is it
I mean-
different from bloggers and media?
I think that depends on the level of success you get as a blogger. You know what I'm saying? It's just the level of success. Like if you can turn your platform into something to where it's notarized and people are tuning
Respected.
in and respected and they tune in for your content, at
Yeah.
that point you are not just a fan, you are also a blogger, but you still a fan, don't get it twisted. But some bloggers don't even have to be fans of it to want to blog on it.
You know who
what I'm
I
saying?
really appreciate that's in battle rap media, that this nigga keep it 100 every time I see this nigga. Angry Fan.
Yeah, I like angry fans.
He'll tell a nigga like, no, you'll lose to him. He only talking to you.
Yeah.
But he'll know who you battling.
Yeah.
He like, man, you crazy. That nigga smoke
Yeah,
you.
straight
Like
up.
in their face.
Yeah.
And it's all love, but people know because it's not, he doesn't do it in a malicious way.
straight
He
up.
doesn't do it as trying to like down talk you or
Yeah.
degrade you.
Yeah.
But he's able to, even though he has his bias, he can set that aside
Yeah.
for certain matches. And like you said, he's a standalone person even on his own.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I say because definitely they still have that fan in them, of course. You know what I mean? A lot, that's how they started. That's why they
Yeah.
were fans of it. But can an angry fan go somewhere and people recognize them? I believe so. You know what I'm saying? It's Jay Black, you know what I mean? It's people that can go places outside on their own and people like, yo, that's such and such. Man, I
Yeah.
watch all your content, you know what I
True.
mean? Your platform is something that I listen to even when if I can't watch it, I still tune into it. I listen to it while I'm driving. Like then you got that lane, you know what I'm saying? And you become that, you know what I mean? So you got
This is kind
on
of
that.
this is a slick way of getting to that same destination. What about fan turned battle rapper?
Oh, like the fan that starts wanting to battle rap.
And then now they successful. I've heard shout out to She. He was on Champion and Ace, man. Ace
Yeah, shout
home.
out both of 'em.
I seen Ace came out. That was
God,
dope.
freed
Yeah.
Ace, man.
Jack
out Ace
Jay
Amen.
Black brought him out. That was dope. But he said I was a fan of JC. Like I used to watch his battles all the time with Ace. I would show Ace his battles. And he like I would still get like caught up in the fact like I'm battling JC.
Yeah.
So he's like even at times he had to snap himself out of it. Like
Yeah.
I'm up here as I'm gaining my stardom. I'm battling somebody that I watched this entire time.
straight up. That's
So
real.
is it a conversion you make, or now you're a fan turned battler into fame yourself?
I think it's like it's like you gotta to in order to do that, you kind of gotta already like take it enough serious. So though you was a fan, you had to be some sort of a rapper too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you wasn't just like a fan that didn't know nothing about this rap shit. Motherfucker showed you battle rap, taught you how to do it, and then boom. You had to have some kind of like rap ability, you know what I mean, to that point to where you knew like, okay, I can step in here and I might possibly can like up myself in the ranks of this shit, you know what I'm saying? So I think, yeah, it's a conversion a little bit, you know what I mean? Because you have to snap out of fan mode to be on stage with these cats, you know what I'm saying? Understand, like, yo, you can still be a fan of their work, but when you get on stage, man, this ain't no fan shit.
And he
like,
did look like he was up there to work.
Yeah, it's time to work.
Crazy
you know what I mean?
second round up there against JC.
You know what I mean? Salute to Sheed. So, like, yeah, man, but I think that's more common, somebody that's a fan of the sport that also can rap becoming a battle rapper. I think that's common. A lot of people probably start off like that.
Do you take fans' opinions as far as their feedback? Because I know a lot of sportscasters, they're ridiculed for like, you never played the game.
Mm-hmm.
But Greg Popovich, to my knowledge, he's never played the game.
Yeah.
Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
We look at Eric Spoelstra.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the best coaches that we've ever seen have never really played the game at a high level. And I know a lot of people would discredit a fan because it's like, you don't battle, so you don't know what it's like to battle.
But see, you just named coaches.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's a different ball game. Like, if it's a battle rap coach or somebody that used to battle, but he don't battle no more, but he still got insight on the game or something, you know what I'm saying? He didn't really...
All right, so let's say Stephen A. Smith.
Okay.
Let's say Skip Bayless.
Okay.
Nick Wright.
Okay.
If we talk about those guys, well, Keyshawn Johnson, he was a football player, but he dabbles in basketball, baseball, everything now. So these are guys that just commentators.
If they never played the game, like, to that level, then, like, you only could take their opinion with, like as far as, you know, if you want to take it, because it's always levels to that shit. It's even some battle rappers who can't even speak on certain levels.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you can't tell somebody what they supposed to do on Summer Madness. You ain't never been up there. You can't tell somebody how to win a champion of the year. You ain't never won one. You feel me? You can't tell somebody how to beat Lux. You ain't never battled them. Can't tell somebody how to beat Surf. You know what I mean? Geechi, you never battled these people. So it's like, it's levels to all of that shit, or people on that caliber of battle. You know what I'm saying? So I think even in that, people got to understand that. Like, you know, like, you got to get through shit to be able to even speak in certain conversations and be able to even understand that. Before I can tell somebody how to rock a big stage, I have to rock one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Before I can tell somebody how to win a battle against a pen, I got to battle a pen. I how to get out there versus a performer, I got to battle that, because these are all different styles and different people you're going to go through, like different levels, different lanes, different environments. How to win on King of the Dot is not the same as winning on The Riot, which is not the same as winning on URL. You know, it's different crowds, it's different dynamics. You have to be through them experiences to be able to speak on that. So I think it's always a level, another level from the band, from the fan to the blogger to the battler to the top tiers. You know what I'm saying?
If you're getting reaction from those people, like Skip Bayless, every time he says something about Kevin Durant says something back.
Yeah.
Every time he says something about Westbrook will say something back.
Yeah.
Is they're responding, giving validity to his opinion?
It kind of gives validity to it, but in a sense, it's like, at the end of the day, I think sometimes we kind of, as, you know, like, we sensitive about our craft sometimes. So if somebody's saying something and they misinformed, it's like sometimes you gotta just set the record straight. Like, bro, how you gonna tell me how I could have made this three and you ain't, you know, come on, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? Or I should have got more rest, or I looked fatigued in the third. I should have been like, bro, you don't know what I went through all on that court, how hard I was playing.
Yeah.
For you to sit there, you ain't never been through that, to sit there and say, oh man, you look like you wasn't even playing hard no more, like you gave up. Like, I might have been giving my all out there, and we just lost to the better team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and sometimes you can't do nothing about that.
Nothing I can do about that, man. I'm giving it my all, and you ain't never been in no 7-game series to know by that 7-game you gassed and you done fought it all out, and the other team just was better, man. So you can't even explain that to some people. You know what I mean?
And you know, see, what I think is what's different about battle rap is because the fans have so much to do with the star power and who is even recognized as the stars and who get these big showings, because it's feedback of who the fans like the most. So the same people, I don't think that you can be so harsh on the fans, and in that same token, they've made you who you were, because it's not a lack of good battle rappers, but it's something different about you that the fans took a liking to, and then those leagues realize that the fans like you and it's a big showing, so then they'll even, okay, we can give you more because we know you're a better draw.
Yeah, straight up.
And you could be like a language arts teacher, you could be a poet, and you could just know words.
Yeah.
You don't have to necessarily be a rapper per se to be able to understand how words work together. So I think it's a unique relationship. I think that obviously, and then some people listen to the fans' feedback. Like if The old, like the way Verb rapping now, I hate it. Like, please stop doing that.
Come on, Verb. I am a grinder.
The old Verb, and then sometimes people will tell you, we're not picking up on the way you're rapping right now. Go back to this. And then sometimes you'll see battlers adapt, and they'll make that change, and then their career even take off. But this is, I know it's touchy. It's kind of give and go.
It's super touchy, you know what I'm saying? It's super like give and go, but yeah, like, you know, like you say, man, for me, you know,
I wouldn't listen to them niggas. I ain't gonna lie.
Like,
I might make it the hell out of here, man.
For me, it's like, I still, no matter what, it's like you have to play the game enough to kind of understand it, because like battlers understand certain shit that you would never understand unless you do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could tell you, but you got to really know it to know it, especially at the level that we at right here. It's like, bro, you have to really been in them trenches and on them stages and in them situations to even understand why certain preparation is a certain way, why certain everything is
that's real
different.
Because I've been
real
on
strategic.
I've rapped on the stage, and I think the biggest crowd I was in front of was probably like 300 people.
Yeah.
But like you said, sometimes your mind, you will see that, and it's like, oh shoot,
it's on tonight.
They all looking at me. They all paying attention.
I gotta crack this whole
And sometimes your brain will literally just blank. It's never happened before. And you're like, what the hell just happened to me?
You never been up there to even know that can happen.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? You never been up there to even know that you can have your material and then boom, it just leave you over one word, or why rappers have certain key words and things in their battles so it can help them navigate. Because you got people memorizing 5-minute rounds. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people tell them memorize 5 minutes or something. Write down a whole paper
and then
5
remember
minutes, and remember it word for word though. Like, don't miss a word, because once you miss a word, I'm telling you, you're going to forget everything off. And it's going to flow off the flow of the battle and everything, to the point where it don't look like you really in your bag no more. You know what I'm saying? Because you're catching it. So, like, do that. And I'm talking about not just 5 minutes, but 5 minutes 3 different times. Remember 15 minutes of shit. You know what I'm saying? Say your 5 minutes. Let me say something crazy to you that you feel like you need to answer to. Then answer to it. Say your 5 again. He come back again with another one for you. Like, that's not easy to fucking do. And then people who do it at a level that we doing it at every 2-3 weeks and stuff like that. Like, that's even higher, because there's dudes who been in this game forever that can't even do that. They'll tell you, like, oh, I need 6 months. I need such and such months. Like, bro, we doing this week after week after week, like, with nothing. You know what I'm saying? And we grinding, like, so, you know, they when it's said and done, they'll look back, fans will look back like, yo, these motherfuckers doing was amazing with their brain, the brain power, the brain practice and repetition of learning this shit and doing this shit over and over. That shit is like it's just like Steph Curry shooting that 3 over and over in practice. Like
muscle memory
after a while, and you really training yourself to be able to do this shit. Like, it's not easy at all. Not easy. Y'all want to take that intermission now and get. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's end it with the intermission.
Before we go.
Shoot, we done made it. You gotta stretch out. Get past that thing.
I'm like, shit. I've been talking. I'm drinking and smoking.
No, before we go, let's talk about some more West Coast stuff.
All right.
Let's talk about that Lumagati.
Let's go. Lumagati, man. That's my boy. A lot of mayor just texted me, man. He said we still doing the show. I said no, and I'm just playing. But the Lumagati, man, is coming out. Lumagati, man, we gon' I want to say top of July, we gonna have the official release date for y'all. We're gonna try to get the track list out for y'all.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And also, we got the album cover challenge going on.
Oh, yeah.
The album cover challenge is going on. I'm gonna make sure I re-announce it on my page again so people can submit now, because I done talked about it on here. I've talked about it on other platforms. I've said it, you feel me? So let me make sure I put that on my Instagram, my Twitter feed. I'll probably do that tomorrow in the morning. That'll be my business to really officially start it. You know what I'm saying? And
Have you gave them
probably
direction,
for about 10,
or you just letting them freestyle?
I'm gonna give them some directions with it, like,
you
know what I'm saying, kind of initiated, but still give them free range for their creativeness. But we're gonna sit down and give them some, you know, and the winner gonna get chosen, and they're gonna be they're gonna get their credit of creating that album, because it's gonna be art, it's gonna be history,
everybody
it's gonna be
see
big.
that.
You know what I'm saying? This is gonna go everywhere, because what we doing with it, you know what I'm saying? What we doing with it ain't never been done before. You know what I'm saying? Like, the album is dope. The production on it is dope. The features on it is dope. Like, everything about it, man. We let people hear the music, and people is excited about it, and they're ecstatic about it, man. And I'm excited about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a project that I'm proud of. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, man. It's one of those, man. Like, where I'm like, yo, this it. Like, I wouldn't mind. Like, I know I like it and I love it, because some of them songs is old because we done been recorded them
For a minute.
and I still love them. You know what I'm saying? Because I know other people ain't heard them. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, because the first time somebody hear them for them, it's like, yo, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Why you ain't, where the video? What, can I get this? Let me take it. It's probably about 20 copies out there in the world already. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just, somebody holding on to. Playing to their lady before they lay down, playing to their partner when they own one. You know what I'm saying? So, but the official, it's coming soon, man. You know what I'm saying? It's
Do you
definitely
think this the
coming
best
soon.
collection of music that you put together so far?
Nah, that's a fact. That's like not even close. Like I
Wow.
don't think it's no other album that's this put together. No Studio in 2 was a great album that's put together. It's out on all digital platforms. I feel like I enjoyed that intro a lot. I loved the intro on No Studio in 2. You know what I'm saying? That's where the no front and no faking, that's what you be doing. And in my hood, we call that studio. You know what I'm saying? Like I loved that intro, the whole taking it from the, from the Concrete Hill DVD with the homies on there with the, please don't try this at home. You know what I'm saying? Gang, man, don't try this at home. You know what I'm saying? Around here, we don't do no studio. I love that intro. Some of the songs on there, I feel like, man, it's still timeless as well. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I grew from there. No, but I definitely did some tracks there that's like, yo, these are some dope tracks you go back and listen to. You can hear where my story done grew from, but you can see where I was at that time, too, with some of them songs.
You
we
can
got
for sure see the elevation. I can say that
knock a
first
nigga
and foremost.
down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Rest in peace. Songs like that on there. Then you got No Studio in 3 where, you know what I'm saying, we come right into that intro, start a war and shit like that. And it's turned up. It's still more active, like fast-paced songs, but then it's still getting to the Pray for My Cities, the Blue Skies, and things like that. You start to see the growth. Then we done dropped the Out of Nowheres and the 3.5s and all that in the mix where you just seen some of the tracks that we just didn't get to put on a solid project, you know what I mean, a solid body of work that we just put out. But, yeah, this collectively I feel like blows all of them, me personally. And I'll be honest with myself because I'm like, nah, it ain't fucking with such and such.
Yeah.
I'll say that. But I feel like this one right here is really, unique
That's
to
dope.
what it
We ready. The
is,
streets
you know what
ready
I'm
for that one. Yeah, from what
Yeah.
I heard, I can't say I've heard a large portion of your discography,
Yeah.
and I'm feeling that. Like you said, first off, the growth, the elevation that you can see in the music is just like, damn,
different
like
now, yeah.
it's like instantly you can see
yeah.
like that's a different life lived.
That's a fact.
From that
Yeah.
last body of work.
Yeah.
And as the cohesiveness of just how I've heard those, and I didn't even hear probably over 5, but I'm like, oh damn, like they just blend together.
Yeah.
They're telling the story
Yeah.
all together. And they
Yeah.
were like so different,
Come on.
so diverse, but all went together.
It's perfect.
I'm like, oh yeah, this gonna be one of them ones,
Come on,
man.
Luma Gotti. Yo, man. I just appreciate everybody, man. And I hope all y'all that been asking for it, that been supporting.
Better go
this
get
thing,
it.
Go get it. Like, really go get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just, ask about it. And then when it drop, you know what I'm saying? You hearing about how good it, like, go see for
Go
yourself.
pick it up,
Don't take
man.
my word for it. Go grab that, man. Go stream that. Go run. We gonna even have some hard copies. We got some different shit we doing with this album that we gonna really try to make this shit special. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, we working, man. Luma Gotti. And then July the 2nd, this Saturday,
Oh, it's popping.
No Studio Expo is going down. All vendors is tapped in, ready to work. All performances is tapped in, ready to work. We got Rich Off Clown and the Clown Group going to be there to entertain the kids and then have fun out there. It's kid friendly. We're going to have some jumpers out there. We're going to have food out there, food vendors out there. So I want to say this, man. If you come, it's free to get in. But have your 20, have your 50,
Yeah,
have
come
your
with something,
100,
though.
have something on you and support these black businesses. That's what it's all about. We're going to have No Studio and booths up there. Got
Outside.
bundles booths, EFG booths. But it's not just all about me. It's a gang of black businesses up there and entrepreneur businesses that's making foods, drinks, candies, toys, all kind of stuff. Just buy one thing. That's my goal, is to see just somebody, each person sold at least one item.
Yeah,
and
that's a fact.
then that was good for them, man. You know what I mean? Because that's all we looking for, just some support. Show up and buy one thing. If you can't buy something off my table, buy something from the bench warmers table. Can't buy something from the bench warmers table, then, man, why don't you go on over there to Neek's Toyland? You feel me? You don't want nothing off Neek's Toyland, man, get you some of that Butchie's barbecue. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want none of that Butchie's barbecue, then come to Gotti Got Bundles, get you some of them bundles. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like no bundles, go get you some of them Cassidy's cakes, man. You know what I mean?
Let's
It's a
go.
lot of different stuff you can do that's going to be out there. That's not even all of them. You know what I mean? We got so many vendors, man. So salute to all y'all that's going to be there and the performances. And they are hiring. I want to say that if you ain't got no job,
Yeah, come out, get
so
it.
you come in there and you can't buy nothing because your money is funny.
Them
Come get you a
PPPs,
job.
Max.
They giving jobs on the spot.
Yeah.
It's not even no made up stuff. Like, we talking about real jobs. Like, I'm seeing the people that's saying they coming, and I'm seeing the people that's kind of like, Not just like up and down, like, what do you, like, I don't know what else you doing on
Yeah.
Saturday that's better than this. You can bring your kids. You don't need a babysitter.
Free.
It's free. You can apply for it. Bring your man who don't got a job, ladies. The one that's at the crib
Get him
playing
off
the
that
game. Get him
couch.
off the couch.
Tell him
Make
it's
him
a
go.
batting tournament.
Make him, he gotta go. Fellas, you know what I'm saying? Yo, tell your lady, look, I know you doing this. Hey, come on up here, man. Let's go get you some of these Gotti got bundles. Hey, man, hey, let's go get you some of these cupcakes. Let's do this right up here. Let's chill out. You know what I'm saying? Let's just chill. Take her on her first date to the expo. Take her on, fellas,
helicopter. Go hop in
take
that
her on a
thing.
helicopter ride for $35. That's the lowest
See the
helicopter
city.
ride.
Don't
You
tell her
gonna-
how much it was.
Come on. You can't beat this. You gonna fly around the city.
With a meal.
What?
Come back to the meal.
Bro, if you never rode in a helicopter, you can literally ride in a helicopter on Saturday. If you've never been in one, you literally can get in it and just go. You know what I'm saying? And the safe, secure, this is what they do for a living. This is perfect. There's no other explanation. It's not like we dealing with no novices, entrepreneur. We all everybody there is a professional at what they do. We're at the
Facts.
Compton Airport. They literally do this all day long. It's gonna be great. The kids can ride them. Like I said, we're gonna have fun activities for the kids. Live performances. You like these rappers? All these rappers, inner city rappers, man. You know what I'm saying? We got Lady, we got Nisha J, T Money, 1K Reason, Skin and Bones, Yarb, Circle Marsh. Like, yo.
And these are local people. Come support
Come on,
our
come
people.
support. This is how we see them before they blow up, and
For
then you try
sure.
to wonder
I knew
why
him.
they not letting you in at the BT Awards when you like, you know what I'm saying? They gonna be up there. You
Show
ain't mad.
opportunity.
This your chance right now to show up, so then you can DM them when they got them million followers. Like, bro, you remember I was there at the airport with you. All right, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's do that, man. We gonna be in them, and then of course, man, Geechi Gotti in the building. I got a surprise going on.
Oh,
up there.
shoot.
You know what I'm saying? So come through. You don't really want to miss this, man. And the whole No Studio team is there.
We
Everybody that you know
outside,
from
man.
No Studio, everybody that you know from the ride, everybody that you just know from everything that we got going on will be in the building this weekend. Don't miss out, man. That's all we saying, man.
Nothing much.
Besides that, man, like, hey, I got nothing else to shout out, man. No Studio Network. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. This is y'all chance, because Thursday we're gonna go live from YouTube. We're gonna do something
yeah.
different. We're gonna bring some different content. You know, I think Twerk do it, but I think me and you doing a versus. Imaginary verses will be some dope ass content
Yeah, that'd
too.
be
Like
crazy.
it could be the highlights, like you said. Don't gotta be basketball. We can literally pick highlights
Yeah,
of
I'm down for
basketball
that.
players,
Hell yeah.
highlights of boxers, and really just
Hell
do that
yeah.
shit.
Make up our own
that'll
verses.
take. Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah, that's a
That'll
fact.
be some wild shit. That's one of the things I'm thinking. I'm definitely gonna start gaming a lot more. Y'all gonna see the whole No Studio and gaming on there. We talking Grand Theft Auto. We talking Call of Duty. We talking Madden 2K. We gonna play all those games. Man, we talking about bringing back like sports recapping and talking about the new NFL
For
season
sure.
coming up, stuff like that. So we gonna have a lot of different things that we drop on this as well. And like you say, we gonna have so much more on the No Studio and Network that's dropping too. So y'all don't want to miss out, man. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. It's going up. Subscribe to the Instagram, No Studio and Network. Follow my Instagram, Geechi_Gotti. Follow your Instagram.
It's Craig and them. Same thing on Twitter. Follow up.
Follow up. Y'all already know what it is. Follow Ruin Your Day. Tune in to everything they got going on, man. You already know, man. It's a family affair, man. And if you ain't tuned in, then